And hello, chat. Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, officially, to Teyvat Travels, episode 4. We are on the 4th episode, if you can believe it, everyone. Welcome in. How's everyone's Saturday going? My name is Mudkip Ninja, your DM for tonight, and we are here to play some Change of Fate, the only interactive Dungeons & Dragons show on Twitch where you guys are in charge of the story, you're in charge of the outcomes, you're in charge of the roles, and you can add your own little flavor, your OCs, your items, whatever you want, into the adventure. Vengeance! Witchy! Thank you for the 5 gift subs. What the heck? You guys are sweet. This hype train is happening here. That it wasn't the same as watching the VOD back. And you're right! Because Change of Fate is an interactive Dungeons & Dragons experience. Maybe you're home, maybe you're stuck at work, maybe you are watching this from the comfort of your den, maybe you're watching this on the way to work. But the whole sort of crux of the show is no matter where you are, no matter who you are, no matter what you may be doing, your stories matter. Last time, if we remember, in Teyvat Travels, our team of unlikely heroes banded together, and they accepted Hilda, the sort of second in command at the Mondstadt Adventurers Guild, her proposition to work together to uncover some of the sort of more quieter subplots happening in Mondstadt right now, because there's been a string of robberies lately in Mondstadt that Hilda thinks might be connected in some way, shape, or form, but with the Mondstadt Leeway Trade Festival soon on the horizon, the Adventurers Guild can't really spare the manpower, and the Knights of Favonius have already been looking into other matters. What that means is Hilda needed an elite task force, which has turned into our party, or Fates Intertwined. We will introduce the 4 of them in just a second, but last time they started investigating the 3 individual places where the robberies took place, and we started with you guys voting. You actually sent them to the warehouse first, which may have lasting consequences depending on the order that you guys choose for them, so keep that in mind. They succeeded in investigating the warehouse. They found out a little bit more about the people that may have robbed the place, and we will get into what that looks like very soon. They did also level up. We made a video about it. If you wanted to see all the talents they picked and what it means for them to level up, that is now up on Patreon for some of our subscribers on there. It was a lot of fun. We had a really great time. We also had some secrets dropped, which I thought was very cool. But I think without further ado, let's play that wonderful intro video for Teyvat Travels, and then we will jump right into the game tonight. So everyone, enjoy. This is what the game is all about.
I promised you I'd read you the story about elements and nations, and the world of visions, didn't I? Well, sit back under the shade, and hold your wishes tight. As in the world of Teyvat, wishing is the most powerful thing you can do. Our story takes place long after the creation of this beautiful world known as Teyvat, after the invasion and subjugation by a strange entity known as the Heavenly Principles. After all of the 7 sovereign dragons had been defeated or cast away. After the war for the seats of the 7, from which godlike beings known as Archons emerged. Yes, our story takes place in this world that has already seen its fair share of bloodshed, but also its fair share of miracles. Visions, that's what they call them in Teyvat. Small crystalline objects of elemental power that are manifestations of a human's wish. That's right. Wish really hard for the world to change, and in Teyvat, you may be given the means to change it yourself. But with the power to change, so too come those willing to change it for the worse. While empires rise and fall, contracts are signed, and experiments are performed, our story is about 4 unlikely allies with hopes and dreams of their own. Hailing from different nations, one is as stalwart as the jade stone she protects, questioning duty in a world that respects order. Another is duty-bound, forever trying to live up to the promise of her sister and spark truth in the dark skies. Another does not know where home is, but is searching for the place where nature and humanity can coexist and finally give him the answers he is looking for. And another still is but a wanderer, dancing between places too short to really leave any impact in the flame she creates, but is drawn by the stars above all the same. The world they live in is changing. It's on the cusp of something big and dark. Secrets move in the shadows to unravel something so ancient it could split the confines of the skies itself. And though they may not know it yet, the only way our heroes can save it is by forging bonds with those bound by its systems and learn the truth in their travels around Teyvat.
Welcome to the Dark Carnival 2,
Sorry,
everyone.
nothing but a slip.
It's Dark Carnival
Sorry.
time.
Crazy that happened. Hi guys. How we doing?
Doing all right.
We're doing.
Yeah, you
We're
good?
Doing.
Yeah,
We're struggling.
doing.
I can breathe today, you know.
That's
Yay.
good.
Smoke is pretty much cleared, so.
That's fantastic.
How's
Well,
chat?
chat seems to be doing pretty well. We, of course, have from top to bottom Yue Ming played by the lovely Love Hanami. We have Dayu being played by Ivy and Nixie. We have Kodashi being played by Kursen Kakashi. And, of course, we have Your Dad Knows Riku played by Sleepy Scrubs. That is everyone
man.
for today's game. Are you guys excited for episode 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
More investigation.
More investigations, yes.
More
A big
roof time.
Thank you to
Thank you, Raven.
Raven.
Yes, Raven. Thank you
Raven.
so much.
Thank you, Raven.
Thank
Absolute
you.
sweetheart.
So,
Oh my goodness.
Kip has to do something interesting now. Because we didn't see it, I want us to see it. So if Mix It Up has a way to just replay that, I will do it. Otherwise, I'll roll it manually and we'll just make it Yue Ming's constellation.
Well, yeah, it tells you in chat everything we got.
I know. I want them to see it because that's kind of the whole point.
The animation.
so-
The
Yeah.
animation part.
I'm kind of okay ignoring whatever Raven rolled except for Yue Ming's
You
constellation.
should put that on your thing.
And do well. I mean, I can't do it retroactively, but I will do it for next time.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
This is going to be the real 10 pull, okay? Plus Yue Ming. Here we go. There we go. It's all fixed. Okay. What we're really getting is a 2-star Traveling Doctor artifact. We got another Traveling Doctor in there. We also have... Let's see a chat. A healing potion. Nice. We're going to need those. It's like when you hit the print button repeatedly because it's not
Heal.
printing. That's exactly right, Pyroth. Oh! Well, it would have been... There's a Dayu. Oh, man. Well, technically, we've gone through all 4 of you today.
Yeah.
Hmm.
To be fair, if it's a double
yeah,
5-star,
true.
I'll count Dayus. So we'll see. We got a mushroom hodgepodge meal.
Ew.
Ew.
That's kind of
Fucking-
gross.
Chooms.
Hanami
Yeah,
can
boy.
have that one.
For
with
Thiva
her
Topaz.
Special ability.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, there you go, Dayu.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's helpful.
I'll take a Geo Rock.
Wow! No shit! We actually pulled a
Gun,
2-star
pistols.
gun. Yeah.
Gun?
Wow.
Who wants to learn how to use a gun today?
I don't think anybody should give Riku one of those.
That's true.
No.
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 Mm-mm.
No.
Hi, Joy.
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 Joy out of nowhere.
More Prathiva Topaz. Oh! That's pretty good. We actually got a critical role oil item. That's nice.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't know, but we got one in that first.
Do I like
temple
rub it
as
all
well.
over me and then I turn into Matt Mercer?
Yeah, I wish. That's, yeah.
That's
A
fun.
critical role oil?
That's right.
Hanu.
Yeah.
We love you, Matt. We got Samora. We got a 2-star Lucky Dog artifact. And that might be
Nice.
it. That's it. Okay. Okay. Yue Ming, you have 1 constellation. Thank you to, of course, Raven Daydreaming. Thank you very much, Raven.
Will do, Joycey.
I'm just gonna go through everything we got in there so we can stick it in your inventories real quick. So Hana, you don't have... Oh! Zan! Oh, Zan's fixing it for real!
Let's go!
Oh god, Zan, I have to do
Hell
I have to do
Just
boy math.
kidding.
Oh god. Not the boy math.
Traveling doctor.
All right, traveling doctor
Okay.
Zan. Holy shit, you legend.
We love you, Zan. Thank you so much.
Jewelry
Dayu,
soup!
Dayu, Dayu.
Oh, delicious. Delicious. Zan, holy shit. Jewelry soup is very good. Okay, okay.
Let's
Zan,
get some tofu in there.
another healing potion.
Healing pool.
Okay, yes, we need that.
God, it could be anything. There's so many things in this pull.
Dayu, Dayu, Dayu.
Okay, let's see it.
I'll fucking freak out.
It's a bomb. Okay.
Okay, bomb is good. We like a
We
3-star
like bombs.
Bombs are good.
We like bombs.
Okay,
Come
okay.
on.
Not yet, not yet. Gonna be right at the end.
Please, please.
Oh, silver sword, 2-star sword.
Okay.
Okay.
All
No, we have
right.
guns and swords. All of
Guns
us
and
do not
swords.
use
Guns and
those.
swords.
It's
That's
okay,
our
we
new
can
team
sell them
name.
or,
Guns
give
and
them to
swords.
someone.
That's right, that's right. Okay, 690 more. That's a lot of money. Holy shit,
That is a lot
Zan.
of
Yes.
money.
That's a lot of
Gosh,
money.
is it?
Down. A lot of money.
Okay. Not
I'm
yet.
not
Oh, it's gonna be the
down.
last
I
one.
touch him. I'm
Oh,
gonna
it
throw
is.
up.
Okay.
Oh.
Adventurers artifacts. More
Adventures,
artifacts.
okay.
Oh, adventures is good. That's good.
That's a good
I have
set.
anxiety.
Nice.
I have anxiety.
Not yet. It's
Uh,
oh, a Mondstadt material. Nice.
Okay, nice.
Is this it? Here it is. It
I'm
is
gonna throw up.
Riku. Oh my god, Riku.
I'm so sorry, Diane.
Holy shit. Oh yeah, we could get a double. That's true. We could get a double.
You're right. I think this is the
Oh
last
my
one, though.
I think that was the
Hey,
last
Riku
one.
got material.
And Riku got the
Oh,
Agatus,
so
agate.
lame.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Zan. That's so
Thank
sweet.
Zan,
Zan.
thank you
Zan.
so
Oh my
much.
word.
That's a large amount of money. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Big money.
Yeah, seriously, guys, that
Um,
helps the channel keep running. Go for it.
I'll do it, yeah.
Oh, there's another one! Raven! Holy shit! Oh my god, Raven!
Holy shit.
Oh my god, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
Yeah.
Within your
Raven?
means, you guys.
Lord.
You're gonna give us a
Diane.
heart attack.
Oh my god.
Well, I think it's
Sumaru!
Oh,
It's
that's
a-
cool.
it's a good thing to mention too, like, take care of yourselves first and foremost.
Yes.
And we are very grateful because you guys giving this stuff to us for this, like, it keeps everything going. So
Yes.
It does.
like we
Yeah.
can't do this without
Sumaru.
people's support.
That's
Yeah,
true.
for sure.
That is true. This is run entirely on audience
Another
support.
healing potion?
Another
Maybe
healing
we're gonna
potion.
need 'em.
I think so.
Oh my
Chip is just
God.
gonna have like this
All
horrible
the
combat
bombs
we're
and
about to go in.
guns that we have.
Yes, seriously.
Thank
Lucky
you,
dog.
Thank you so much.
Lucky
Lucky
dog.
friends.
Okay.
Okay, Raven, thank you.
Thank you so
Yes,
much,
thank
Raven.
you so much, sweet friend.
Another healing potion!
Oh my god.
At this
We're
point, I
rolling
think
in it,
almost
dude.
all of us can have one.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
alpaca!
Alpaca!
Let it ride.
Thank you, Alpaca.
Thank you, alpaca. Oh my
Tea
god.
break pancake.
Tea break pancake.
Mm.
Pinky.
Oh,
Pancake.
here it is. I cannot believe it. It is Yue Ming! That's the first one.
Poor Diane. Poor Diane.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm so sorry. Wait, wait. 2 5 stars?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna
we
call it.
could
Whatever.
get 2 5-stars.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
I
Oh, we got a 2-star.
Grimoire.
Yeah, grimoire.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
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 I do have to say, Riku's second constellation can be used. So
Okay.
Yeah, my
Nice,
second
okay.
constellation also can be.
Okay.
Hey!
Yeah.
So here's how this is gonna work. Nick has to do so
Thanks
much
for
math.
trying.
I have the power to do that. It's gonna look a little weird because it's gonna be rolled manually over here with the single pulls. But I will roll them and we're gonna see what we're gonna get. We
Again, we just
So
had
sorry, I'm not
this.
keeping track of the stuff that has been rolling.
that's okay. I'm gonna go back and do it.
yeah, we'll find it.
Okay. Roll 1. Doop. Okay. Hint of
Fontaine?
fontaine
Okay.
material. Okay.
Fontaine.
Perfect. Roll 2. Roll, no animation. What the fuck? Oh
a single pole. On a single pole.
Yeah.
Oh my god, not on a single.
The luck. The luck.
Haka hit that hard, Pity.
Oh my
hit that
god.
hard, exactly. Not that pity exists in this. This is not pity system
That's right.
whatsoever.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna throw up.
Oh my god.
If you check your pulse chat, make sure you're good.
Oh.
Going crazy over here.
Session 4, and all of you have constellations is kind of gross, but incredible. Holy
Gross,
shit.
he says.
Chat.
Excuse me.
That's how this all works, chat. You guys can pull for weapons, you can pull for materials. Now, what the materials do is you can use them for cooking, but you can also use them to level up talents, which is something that all of our friends have actually acquired in between last session and this session. It's something that Genshin... Oh! Xanthos 13!
Oh no.
We're gonna start pulling 5-star weapons in a second. It's gonna start... The
I
signature
hope
weapons are about to
so.
break out.
It's gonna start
Zan...
losing its
Oh
mind.
my
I'm melting. My math is not mathing. Someone read the alphabet to me. Oh my
A, B,
god.
C, D,
Ooh, a
Thank
E,
you.
F,
three-star
G.
elemental bomb.
We got a bomb.
Oh,
bomb.
man.
We got an artifact.
No bomb.
God
We got
damn,
another
Zan.
healing potion.
I'm ready.
Boom,
ready
boom,
to
buck it
try
up.
this time.
Oh my
Zan.
Yeah,
Zan,
thank you for waiting.
God.
Thank you for waiting, you absolute
Yeah.
Chad. Holy shit.
Oh
Yeah, we
my
would've
God.
lost stuff.
That is
More
alphabet, yes.
hammer switch pistols.
Okay, I'll write that
Yep,
down.
write
right
that
now,
down.
So we don't...
Pew pew pew.
I will explain what those do after chat for anyone curious about gun.
Zan really holding it and then
Ooh.
saying, now do it again.
Natlan material.
Ooh.
Natlan, okay.
Ooh.
Next up is... Okay, another adventurer set.
Solid.
Still 2 stars for now. Oh, here's the 5-star. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Economy.
The
You-
rock.
Halfway to C.
Yue Ming went 0 to 3. Oh, we're wailing for Yue Ming today.
Yeah,
We
that's
are.
crazy.
And Inazuma
Let's
material.
Inazuma,
fucking
let's
go.
Yay.
Zan, you
Thank
wailed for
you.
Hana twice today. If you can believe that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh lord.
Another
Oh my
critical role
God.
oil. Perfect.
Critical role. Another Matthew Mercer.
Matt Mercer.
Oh my god. Can we get a
We
double?
love Matt Mercer.
Is that nope.
I think
More mushrooms!
More mushrooms.
or mushrooms.
Okay.
Con saying the Gamba can giveth it and can take
I
it away.
actually
Your money.
grabbed them all.
That
this
is true,
time.
Zan. You are.
Oh, man. Thank
They
you
are
so
all
much,
in our
Zan.
Teyvat travels chat.
Yes.
Thank you so
Oh,
much,
shit.
Zan.
Oh my lord.
Holy shit. Okay.
Can't wait to share with you guys what these constellations do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's
Ooh.
a question I was gonna ask Nick. Is when do you want us to go
So,
about sharing those things?
I want them to come up naturally. So for a lot of like the skill and alt-based stuff, they won't come up until we're of relevant levels.
Right.
Some of
Yeah.
you today have unlocked other roleplay constellations that can come into play, or may even just augment your original attacks. I don't think... I'm gonna have to look and see if they can come up today. Because I would like them to come up as naturally as possible, where you sort of explain, hey, you know, Riku is going to do this thing, and then out of game be like, yeah, this was my constellation. Riku can now like see
Yeah.
through walls, that kind of thing.
I cannot wait for Riku's second con to come up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can use my con 2 and 3 now.
I'm gonna need a
Um,
refresher on what they all are. I need them somewhere.
Yeah.
Nicholas in combat, you're going to hate me.
Honestly, if you guys need to get on a roof really, really fast now,
Oh,
you
true.
have
That's
the
a good
option
point.
of doing that. Thank you for finally getting me to see one. That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
I will say, yes, we did need to catch up for you. We are only on session 4, 5 if you're counting session 0. And we
I know,
have
yeah.
we have set 8 constellations now, which
that's
is kind of
crazy.
nutty to think about. So,
That's crazy.
okay. The 4 of you remember last time, Fates Intertwined had heeded Hilda's expectations and had become her specialized task force. She had relinquished to you that the Mondstadt Leeway Trade Festival is coming up soon, and there have been a string of crimes that have happened around the city of Mondstadt. Normally, Mondstadt is a pretty peaceful place. But for some reason, we've had a sort of series of robberies that at the time seemed a little disconnected. Although now that 3 have happened a couple weeks apart, Hilda's starting to think maybe something bigger is at play. Without wanting to alert the locals or expend any other manpower, cough cough Maya, she has asked the 4 of you if you can look around Mondstadt as outsiders to give your best perspective on the situation. All of you agreed, agreeing to Mora per investigation finished, going around and seeing what you could. And if you remember Hilda's words as they echo in your mind, it was not only to investigate all 3 locations that you have to visit, it is also, you'll get bonus Mora, if you can find out who or why these robberies have taken place. And if they're not connected, to tell her that as well. So far, you have no lead on if they could be connected, only that you have gone to the warehouse right now, and you learned a couple of interesting things last time on a couple of good, successful investigation checks. Not only did you find out that it was the shimmering nectar that is a sort of byproduct of whopper flowers that was stolen. It's a pretty expensive piece, but not nearly as expensive as some of the Vajrata jade that Dayu found in a box nearby after doing a sniffa. In addition to that, that's right, the 3 of you investigated the doors, the windows, the rafters, and the roofs, and found that there were no signs of forced entry. Nothing off about the doors. The back door was very large and heavy and hard to move, but all of the side doors and the front doors seemed relatively intact and rather dusty. The one interesting thing that Riku and Dayu happened upon was a bit of an indent in the floor where strange rocky outcroppings were forming that, upon closer inspection, turned out to be geoslimes. Why they were there, you're not entirely sure, but you guys at the very end of last session posited the theory that due to an elemental disturbance in the ground, there could have been some elemental geoslimes left behind, either on purpose with someone trying to attract them, or as a byproduct from someone messing with geoenergy in the warehouse. Not quite sure which one of those it is right now, but that is where we left off with you guys sort of surmising that they stole, they were very clean, they didn't really leave much behind, there were no, like, shattered glass or anything like that, and all they took was the shimmering nectar. You finished up with the warehouse. Since then, as you guys made your way to step outside back into the daylight where you were meeting Craven, the proprietor of the warehouse, I believe chat called it the vault.
Yes.
As you step outside, time begins to slow once again as your eyes adjust to the rapid onset of the moon glittering around the stars. And as you all look up with bated, frozen breath, a moment captured in time, you expect to see bubbles, but this time you see 4 shooting stars. They leave a trail of starlight behind that seems to cascade upon your ever-being, and you are left with a momentary feeling of warmth and wholeness in the world around you as your starlight has leveled you up to stellar level 2. And no sooner do you feel a little stronger with the universe around you than a cascading waterfall of 42 shimmering bubbles fall out of the night sky. And as you look up, it looks a bit like Armageddon, as these gigantic Glinda the Good Witch style bubbles start falling out of the sky with guns, bombs, sacks of money, healing potions, oil. One of them's got a flower in it. One of them has a picture of Yue Ming. They're all floating down to the ground. And as you seem frozen in this timescape here, the bubbles boop, 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 one by one, until the items find themselves in your proper possessions. And once again, you have been aided by, we'll say, a community beyond the stars into your stellar travels here.
Aww.
And no sooner does this community from the nebula of Twitchake help you than the sun flashes back into the sky, time resumes, and nothing seems to have changed.
Oh,
No.
very true, Raven. Unwanted mushrooms indeed.
Yeah, the unwanted mushroom.
Oh, shit. Of course, Chad is part of the lore. They're the ones helping change the
It's
fate.
because of the strange
right.
dreams, you know? So,
That's-
Strange
it's fine.
dreams, yeah.
Strange dreams. Something in the water.
All right, as of right now, the 4 of you are in character. You are stepping outside of the vault. Just play it through as I set up the next poll for chat.
Dai is still wrapping her head around the fact that maybe foul play is happening in these places that might be causing danger to lurk inside the walls of Mondstadt instead of outside forces. crazy.
Kodashi is thinking about like who exactly this could be. As Dayu just mentioned, it might be, inside the city kind of job, but with the Mondstadt Leeway, trade parade coming up, could it be someone that wants to harm the relationship between Mondstadt and Leeway and somehow gain from that chaos? We were talking about earlier last session to kind of like, hey, are they going to be able to cause a distraction by, creating these situations which attract these monsters? Could it be a distraction where then like all of the energy and focus is on that so they could, I don't know, steal the Holy Lyre
Right.
as a joke, but like that is kind of a path we were thinking on. They could
Yeah.
go and, steal something or do something,
Yeah, very catastrophic in
Mhm.
comparison.
I will just point out to chat, you do have a big poll up right now. This determines, of course, we have forks in the road when we play Change of Fate, which is where you guys determine where the theme, the modality, the transport of the session will go. They have already looked into the vault. Now it is time for them to either investigate the alchemy cart or Marnie's restaurant. Chat, whatever you decide is where we're going to start today's session, and that could have lasting consequences. So make sure to vote.
Yes, Raven, we do have elemental sight. Nick,
Yes,
for
they
those
do.
that weren't able to
Yeah.
watch our level up, do
Yeah,
you want to
what-
go ahead and explain to chat?
Yeah.
What can we talk about?
So, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously you had some stat bumps that we're not going to talk about too much right now. They can watch the Patreon video if they so desire, but it's just small stuff. The big thing that everyone got was Elemental Sight. This is something that if you played Genshin Impact before, you'll know what it is. If not, no worries. Basically, Elemental Sight it allows Allogenes or Vision Bearers to be able to sort of focus in. The world gets a little bit kind of like holographic-y, and you can see traces of elemental energy. And not only that, you can see things that produce elemental energy as well. For example, a campfire may look red under this elemental vision because it produces pyro energy. In addition, not only can they see these sort of traces as colored motes floating in the air around them, they can see them if they have been left up to an hour ago. So it's not just, Yue Ming calls down a lightning bolt and there's purple energy around her if someone uses elemental sight. That will persist for an hour, meaning they could use it to track people or track things that have
Right.
happened if it has only happened an hour ago. So yes, it is a way to determine very accurately if and what elements were present, so Dayu doesn't have to just sniff, although, of course, there are still benefits to being in tune with the elements around you. Yes, this allows you to visibly see elemental distortions.
Yeah, I joked with Nick really early on that me sniffing the rocks was kind of like just early elemental sign.
Yeah, kind of was.
It was coming in. It was still processing.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, chat has voted, and we're going to the restaurant second. Okay.
Hell yeah.
All
All
right.
right, we're
What
going
want?
to
We hungry.
Garden Impact, was it?
Garden Impact. That was the name of Marnie's
Yep.
restaurant that chat voted
Yes.
for. Good memory.
Is it a vegan restaurant?
It's very much not.
No. That's unfortunate.
Rip.
As you guys are leaving, though, you do see Craven, the sort of business worker, who's still standing outside as he...
Oh, you guys are done with your investigations. Is there anything you found?
Riku's gonna look to her teammates should we even tell him? We're supposed to keep all this private kind of vibe.
I think I think Yu Aiming would kind of look to him and say, "You've got problems back there. Yeah. I would like to go, please."
Yes, I know we have problems, but are we any closer to figuring out who did it?
I believe you did give us some valuable insight, and I do recommend asking a Knight of Favonius or a guard to just to linger while you're working, or even after hours, so that you guys can stay safe.
He kind of shakes his head and
Yeah, we'll see if they can spare the manpower.
Do you think they'll rob here again?
I can't tell for sure, but if you are stalking the particular item that they have stolen, it may be likely.
Yeah, maybe stop stalking
Or-
that. for now.
Yeah, just not. Yeah, don't use that for a little while until we've found the culprit at least.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
scratches his chin for a second, and he thinks, well, I can put in a request, but the next shipment from Leeway is probably already on its way, although it will take days to a week or so to get here.
Riku's gonna like pat him on the shoulder and be
Oh.
like, "Oh, good luck with that. We gotta go."
He sort of looks at you a bit inquisitively, but shakes his head and he says, well, thanks for the help, I think.
As the party starts to
Oh.
leave, Kodashi will go ahead and pause and be like, we did some digging and we did find some answers. We can't tell you the specifics quite yet, but know that we're on the case. And kind of like an attempt to,
Yeah.
soothe his worries and his ambiguity on the matter.
Roll just a straight up charisma check.
Alrighty.
shit.
I'll
First
take
Kodashi's
roll.
so
First
good.
roll.
First roll. Here we go. Bada bop boom.
Oh.
Pow.
That's pretty good.
So
Let's
8
go.
plus charisma, which is 2 for Godashi. So that is a dirty 10.
Wow. Okay. Chat, remember, we play a D10 system, so 10 is pretty high. You say this, and there was sort of some tension in this man's eyebrows, and over his face, like as he said he effectively owns this place. And,
Right.
The guards couldn't really help him. You guys said you could come in, you were here from the Adventurers Guild. It kind of relieved him. But when you all came outside and were just kind of like, yeah, something's wrong, good luck, he didn't really feel at ease. But in you saying this, you see sort of realization pass over his face, and he kind of nods, and a smile returns to him, Kodashi. And he says, oh, well, that's a relief. I trust the Adventurers Guild. You must just understand why I'm worried about losing product and commerce like this, especially at such an integral time for the city.
Just know for now, your place is not the only place of interest. But keep an eye out and let us know if anything else happens as soon as you can.
Craven will remember that. And he kind of nods as you guys head on your way away
Okay.
from the vault.
Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it.
I'm a little worried about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. What about what?
I have to change my camera every time it turns to 8 o'clock because
Oh, I see.
my
the-
camera
the
goes
time.
funky because my blue light comes on.
Is
Gotcha.
there anything you guys would like to do on the way to Marnie's restaurant?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to stop by Coffee Stat.
Sure.
Oh,
This is your second one of the day.
Second one of the day. It was this morning, was it not? That you
It
had
was
coffee for the
legit
first
this
time?
morning.
That's insane.
it was.
Sounded like a true addict already.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stop by Coffee Stat. That's another 5 mora if you would like. Do you want another espresso?
Let's make it like just normal.
Okay.
Like not as strong.
Yeah, sure. Just
So-
a normal cup of Joe.
Huh.
Yeah, you pay 5 more if you would like to. You can get another cup of
Yes.
here early in the morning.
Yes.
Now I do need to ask my party, especially because you guys were in combat last time. Do any of you still have missing health?
I did not
didn't-
take any damage.
I didn't take any damage.
Okay,
that-
I think it's
that
more for Dayu and
time.
Riku.
Mhm.
Yeah, when I got onto alchemy, I had full health.
Okay.
So.
All right, that could be possible. I was gonna interject something else here, but if you're all on full health,
I'm
we don't
missing
need
one.
to. You are okay. I will say then, just for the sake of it, because we haven't encountered this yet. If you want to restore health and we're not just quote unquote long resting or sleeping for the night, which is the easiest way to do it, sometimes you guys have longer quests during the day. Just like Genshin Impact, you can eat meals.
nom.
When you eat meals, you will get usually a healing effect, not all of the time. Not Mila. As Kodashi reaches up. As you eat things, you'll usually get a healing effect and then sometimes a secondary effect depending on the quality of the food. These are things that usually aid in combat, like extra starting dice or resistance to a particular element, and things like that. So at any point you can eat. Just keep in mind, you cannot stack effects, just like Breath of the Wild or anything like that. So Dayu,
Well,
let's
in
say...
Genshin you can't either.
That's right. Dayu, let's say you have something small here that you're like, you know, I don't know, you have a 1-star chicken and mushroom skewer in your inventory, and you just want to get, I think that does 4 or 6 health, I can't remember. If you just want that, fine. But if you're like, I'm gonna eat the jewelry soup or the mushroom platter that I got, and then wanted something else, like, you couldn't stack those effects, because there's some fancy things that kind of loop over there. But, yep, just keep in mind, you guys can sort of snack whenever you want and go through that food. Or, in combat, you can just swig a healing potion. And that is always a way to reliably heal.
Now, I just pull out my sweet madame and just...
Yeah,
right
just
in
the
middle of
whole
combat.
chicken, just right out of the side.
Just...
Yeah.
Oh wait. Yeah, no, I'm good. I feel good about health right now, so I don't think I'll have anything.
Yeah, no worries. Just letting you guys know.
I forgot that we leveled up though, so my alchemy, it says I have 12 health, but I actually have 25.
Yes, you gotta buff the alchemy one.
Yep.
Or if you watched the level up video, Dayu has 35 health because Mila can't do.
Mila can't do
math.
True. That's okay. That's why that's not why we're here.
Crazy.
Kodashi gets another cup of coffee. Kodashi, roll me a fortitude check.
Fortitude, you got it. That is a 2 plus fortitude is 3, so a 4.
Okay. Well, if you said fortitude's 3, that's a 5 total.
Oh, 5. I can't do.
It's okay. We don't do math here. It's all alphabets.
We don't do math.
We don't do math.
Math is hard.
Slash cut forward to 30 minutes when we're all doing a shit ton of math. Yeah, Kodashi. You feel like a bit of a jolt, a bit of a kick in immediately, but it's not nearly as severe as it was this morning. And it just sort of, I don't know, it keeps you going after a bit of a terse combat, we'll say. Okay. All right, the 4 of you to Marnie's then, or anything else to each other?
Can I do something?
Yeah, please, Hana.
Milk time.
Okay. No, she's out of milk. Sadly enough, she needs to buy more. But
luckily, milk is used in coffee a lot of the time.
That's true.
That's true. That's true. But you're gonna see her start. She's gonna grab onto her moon amulet that she's wearing around her neck. Start like muttering something to herself, and you just kind of see like she's like moving around like these little like electro sparks kind of just around because she's like doing a little superstitious tradition of hers because she does not like the fact that we've fought slimes twice now in a matter of how many days.
Yeah.
And she's gonna like slowly go to each member, just like start like
Just
minding her business, not gonna say a word, but
very
just
superstitiously like
blessing each of
around.
them.
I see. Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
That's
just
what
I
she's
see
doing.
Riku like looking up at this very tall woman and like moving around. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Stop moving. Hold on.
Stop. Can you explain?
It's I'm worried. Okay, so I just make sure we're okay.
What? Raven was like, so Kodashi isn't like a snake and can eat a whole chicken in one bite? And I was like, Kashi IRL can unhinge his jaw.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah.
swallow.
big.
That should be an emote.
Yeah.
That's
You just
pretty
ate
good.
your whole microphone. That's crazy.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want me to eat the mic, that's what I do.
That's right.
So,
He
Wow.
unhinges.
Yue Ming,
Yeah.
are you okay?
Yeah. No, yeah. I just we just run into so many slimes lately, and I don't know. I slept weird, so I just in case, they couldn't hurt. And she just starts muttering to herself again. Definitely doesn't sound like English, but
That's fair. All right. Well, Kip, can I, as we're walking towards Marnie's, how far away are we right now?
From Marnie's? I don't know, like another minute. Not long.
Okay. Can I just... Kodashi's gonna kind of like pause for a moment as we're walking, and he's gonna say, "You guys remember all those bubbles and like the glitter that just happened that we did not talk about?
How can you
Yes.
forget?
I thought that. I thought I
Feel
was.
like
Oh, I thought I was going crazy.
I feel like we can do something we aren't able to do before. And Kodashi is gonna close his eyes and then open them, and they're gonna glow rainbow colors, like
Ooh.
all of the
Ooh.
elements. That's how I kind of picture elemental sight. Is it's all the elements, kind of like, you know, red and
Yeah.
blue and white for cryo, all that kind of stuff. And he wants to activate elemental sight.
Yeah.
Oh.
You all kind of watch for a second as Kodashi feels more in tune with Dendro. You see this sort of like green aura around him as Kodashi, your eyes kind of flash prismatically. And yeah, you activate elemental sight. It just takes an action, and doing this for the first time is jarring, Kodashi. As you
Yeah,
open
I
your
bet.
eyes, and it's like, whoa! It almost looks like you're looking at an X-ray of the world, where you can see the outlines of all of your friends, their lips, their hair, their torsos, but they're like traced in starlight, while their forms are almost gray. Although you do see, as your eyes kind of immediately adjust to this almost black and white monotone world, at Riku's hip, a bursting of red, at Yue Ming's hip, a smattering of purple, and at Dayu's hip, a sort of like geometric paradigm of gold. And you look down sort of at your own claws, and you see swirls of green. As you kind of gaze around at the world around you. You can still see everything. The buildings are still in vision, the cobblestone roads, but everything just kind of lost its color, except for these elements.
Okay. Is this the coffee? Riku, do you see black and white and then just colors with our visions? With coffee?
What? Riku's gonna look at Kodashi,
Yep.
then look at Yue Ming, and just be like, "What is up with you two?"
I don't ever want to drink coffee again.
My master
no.
wants to tell me that superstition is fine, but fear cannot control the mind.
I feel more in tune with the elements, and I can see only the elements.
Well, your
You
eyes
guys
look
should
weird.
try it. Yeah,
look
try
weird.
it. It's once you get over the jarring sensation at the beginning, it's lovely.
I'm gonna just focus really hard and do the same thing
Sure.
and see what Kashi is seeing.
Yeah. Very, very similarly, your eyes kind of flash prismatic for a second as the world goes kind of monotony X-ray with your friends outlined in this white, wispy starlight. And again, just similar as before, you see the four colors swirling around you right now. Everything else appears to be gray. And for you especially, Dayu, you and Kodashi are kind of opposites in the way Yue Ming and Riku are opposites. Where Riku is very sure of her sort of place in her own self, and Yue Ming is very stumbly. You, Dayu, are very, like, sure-footed in tradition, and Kodashi embraces the natural change of nature. And Kodashi sees these swirls and colors, and it immediately is this creative burst of woe. For you, Dayu, it's like if you had on a pair of, like, I don't know, let's say 2080 vision glasses, and someone just, like, flicked them off of your head suddenly, you're dizzy. Like, everything just feels out of proportion, and, like, you lose your balance kind of situation.
Oh my goodness. What is going on?
Do you see the colors, Dayu?
This is kind of like when I sniff rocks, but
Yes!
and also I can't feel my feet anymore.
That's okay. You're still standing up for me.
They're still there.
You're still there!
Riku,
Take
you
more.
and Ming, you both should try it too.
Riku's not having it.
Can I roll
Try
persuasion?
it.
Sure!
Yue Ming is thoroughly freaked out right now because her friend's eyes have turned rainbow.
I believe we are experiencing sight in a new way where elements are intertwined in the energies of the world.
So
Kodashi did get a
with
nat
a-
10 on persuasion.
with a nat 10 plus 3, I'm gonna hold out both my hands, one to Yue Ming, one to Riku, and say, I think this is a gift from beyond. And I feel like this is gonna really help in our investigation. Don't worry, I'm here with you. And he extends his hands, hoping you take it.
It's very weird for both of you. Both of you are very off-put by this, but there is something very calming and reassuring in Kodashi's voice. And you also experience the starlight and the weird bubbles, and there's much about the world that neither of you can understand. And although Yue Ming wants to and Riku doesn't really care as much, you both do acknowledge that there are strange happenings, and I mean, if both of your friends are okay, then you have no reason to doubt them.
I won't let any harm come to you. Now, everyone, let's hold hands.
It's like sniffing rocks. It's like we're all sniffing rocks together. I take Kodashi's hand and
Okay.
let's all take ibuprofen together.
I think she's gonna like kind of sort of like just like slowly put her hand like right here, not really grab, just like
Mhm.
like oh,
Just like,
okay. And only just go like
One eye open.
one eye gets elemental sight.
like like is it working? Like kind of
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
figure out to see if it works.
I think Riku is going to not grab his hand.
That's fair.
But she is going to like sigh and
Yeah.
cross her arms and just like look up at the sky and be like, fine.
Yay.
And close your eyes.
No, she's like looking up at the sky, and like focusing that way.
Okay.
I put my hand on her head. I patted her head.
Riku, you have this sort of like punk girl moment where you're like, ugh, whatever. You kind of shrug, and before you can even like act all cool and squint it off at the sky, you feel a steady palm at the back of your head. The hairs on the back of your neck stand up. You do not like people touching your head.
But I feel like she knows that it's Dayu, and this just
Yeah.
already tracks so much for like how her and Dayu's relationship has formed, and
Pat,
she's
pat.
like,
Pat, pat.
why? Like why?
Yep.
Uh,
I don't even know
Just-
why I write session
Sniff the
plans.
rock.
We could just...
Smell the wind. Sniff the rocks.
See the colors. Shapes and colors.
Kodashi's hands are very soft.
Despite my scaly
Yeah,
appearance.
despite his scales.
right? Every night.
All right, are we
Oliveira.
gonna sniff with all the colors of the wind here, chat? Is this what we're
Yes.
doing?
I guess we
Yeah.
are.
yeah.
I just said Kodashi's like doing this to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The four of you experience the same thing I described, with this strange, almost monotone world, colors emanating faintly from the four of you. And yeah, you see this again, sort of like an Etch-a-Sketch situation where you're looking around at outlines and monotone colors, and the colors at first surprise you, Yue Ming, as you kind of like leap back and let go of Kodashi, as you see purple sparks sort of eliciting off of your belts. You've known that obviously you harness the power of Electro, but to see it in action even when you're not activating the vision is surprising. To sort of see the ephemeral sparks that exist around you. Riku, you're a lot more casual about it. You feel the heat before you see it, and of course there is an ember glow that comes from your vision. And it's just sort of like a cool situation where you're like, yeah, okay, this kind of slaps, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of punk.
Kind of punk.
Mhm.
Kind of punk rock.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Can Riku like look to her side where her pouch is and see if her puzzle box glows at all?
Ooh.
Interesting. Yeah, sure. You look to the side at your pouch, and there is a faint red glow coming from your puzzle box.
Ooh.
It's a good
I
question.
feel like she's very taken off guard by this, but like tries her best not to let it show.
Okay. Okay.
Told you it would be cool.
Yeah. She's thoroughly freaked out. She's looking down at her, trying to grab her at her vision with her opposite hand, and there she goes, kind of twirling a little bit in a circle, like trying to
Like a dog.
freaking out.
I'm looking at all the artists in the chat right now, and I'm saying, please, someone fucking draw this scene.
Yeah.
Draw the four of them somehow holding hands, but not really. Experiencing ibuprofen for the first time.
As the four of you are here, just delusional in your elemental sight, experiencing the colors, holding on, not holding on, running in circles. It's a world that has always existed around you, and you felt it, but being able to focus like this takes practice. It takes time. You wonder if it is a skill that is innate to an Allogene, and you've just sort of experienced a growth spurt because of the starlight. And as these sort of philosophical thoughts enter your brain, you just hear from about 20 feet away, "Hey, y'all good?"
Is that Marnie?
You do look off to the side as your vision snap and your elemental sight ends as you look over, and you do see Marnie standing outside of her restaurant.
Pip said, "Get to the fucking plot, guys."
There she is. She's standing there, and she's just looking with a bit of a quizzical expression on her face as she's staring at the four of you.
We were just experiencing life together, Marnie. Just pulling together our energy and prepping for to come see you. Exactly who we were looking for. Yeah, team bonding.
She cocks her head to the side, and she just says, "Oh, well, if that's all, then that's great. I thought y'all were tripping."
I mean,
kind of felt like
This
it.
guy did just give us mushrooms.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
She kind of looks side to side. She still has her apron on. You saw her yesterday when you saved Rosie. She looks like she's sort of mid cook, she's outside, but she looks like she was in the middle of doing something in the kitchen. As she looks to all four of you with a big smile on her face, and she says, "Well, you said you were looking for me. You found me. Welcome to Garden Impact. What can I do for the... Are you finally here to taste some of our delicious cuisine?"
Oh my god. Do you have leche here, please? Do you have like a hot chocolate something?
What's leche?
Like from the cow. You just go to squeeze.
She means milk. Milk.
Oh,
Marnie. She's
milk.
A milk addict, unfortunately. Yeah.
A milk addict? Oh, yeah. My brother was one of those. I understand. Yeah. All right. Yeah, of course, sweetheart. We've got some leche in the back. Why, you could use a cold glass. Why don't you all come in? All right, come in out of the hot sun.
I need help.
All right, we go ahead and follow her.
Sure. Marnie takes you inside of the restaurant. It's very quaint, Garden Impact, which chat named last time. Marnie, as she said, is the proprietor. She works with Clint as well. The sort of gruff-faced sort of bar staff that helps out at the restaurant. It's not overtly big, but even right now you can smell just mouth-watering aromas of succulent, sizzling pork somewhere in the back that is crackling and crisping to perfection. There is some kind of honey, sickly sweet aroma that wafts from a baked good on a tray nearby, and the sweet smell of fruity wine lingers as it passes underneath Riku's nostrils. And the four of you are instantly transported to this realm of cuisine. You see, it's about midday right now. There's a couple of other patrons inside, just sitting around having some snacks and lunch, but nothing too crazy.
Well, Marnie, as much as we would love to dine at your lovely establishment, we're actually here on official guild business. With instructions from...
Hold on, Kodashi, was it?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I appreciate, she looks a bit stern, that you four, and she's very short, I appreciate that you four are here on business, but Marnie's #1 rule is you can't talk business on an empty tummy. So, what'll it be for the four of you? And she whips out like a small notepad and a quill. Chat, I need you right now to tell me what is the special that is being served at Garden Impact. You can just free shout it. You don't have to spend channel points. Just go ahead, chat, get involved. What is the special that is currently being served today?
Hell yeah.
It can be of any design.
It's already making me hungry.
Right?
Yeah.
Mondstadt
Mondstadt
mud pies,
mud
says
pies.
Mochi.
Mud pies.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Mint jelly,
Okay,
that's
mint
real,
jelly?
Pyroth, yeah.
That's real Genshin, yeah.
That is. She hands you a menu as you guys begin to look
Mhm.
over it. And you see many, many dishes on there. You have an option for mint jelly. You have an option for steak and eggs. There's an option for toast. There's various different drinks. You do see milk on there, Yue Ming. A Stitch 9 fireball. There are a lot of
Wow.
oxymorons in there, Witchy.
Oh my goodness.
Unlimited
very
breadsticks,
true.
unlimited breadsticks. Sushi.
Hell yeah.
Just straight up sushi. Okay, I'm down. I'm down. Oh my goodness.
You see an option for beef stew.
Marnie,
Yes, sweetheart.
could you explain to me the concept of unlimited breadsticks?
Well, I didn't say that was on the menu, Miss Ivy. But that is our daily special. We have it every once in a while. It's basically, you eat breadsticks until you pop, and I keep bringing them to you.
Even
Oh.
after we pop?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow. Do
Sweet
you...
Morax.
It tends to be a favorite, especially after ale night, where we serve half-price ale. People usually need something to mop all that up. So we do unlimited breadsticks. Usually they're just toasted with a little bit of garlic butter, some salt,
Garlic.
little bit of pepper,
Garlic
maybe
butter?
even some mozzarella cheese.
Closer to the mic, no. Windmill rolls sound good
Sounds
too,
really good.
Mochi.
They really do.
While the unlimited breadsticks sound good, I would love to have the beef stew, please, Marnie.
Of course, Kadashi, coming right up.
Well, can I get the what is this? Asada con huevos, with the milk thing that you said.
Oh, sweetheart, I love the way you say things, but I don't understand a lick of what you're saying.
Oh, this one. She's gonna point to the steak and eggs. This one.
Oh, yeah, what did you call it?
Asada con huevos.
Asada con huevos. All right, I'll remember that, she says.
Sure. Okay.
And you wanted a nice tall glass of milk, yeah?
See, yes, please.
Shaken, stirred, or frothed?
Ooh, froth sounds nice.
You got it, sweetie. She writes that down.
Fancy around here.
Riku looks up and down like the options and just looks at Marnie and she's like, "Do you have any pastries?"
Oh, yeah, we don't make as many pastries in-house. We get them from the bakery down the road, but we still have a couple. It's early enough in the day. We got a couple of chocolate glazed donuts, and I believe we had a sweet roll or two, if that catches your fancy.
Yeah, someone stole your sweet roll.
A sweet roll sounds good. I'll take one of those.
All right, you got it. And for you, the one with the manners.
The one with the manners.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I will have unlimited breadsticks.
Her eyes kind of widen, and she says, "Yeah, you will."
Oh shit.
Um,
Oh, that's good.
she turns back.
Tea to wash it all down. I'm really scared about all the bread.
Oh, of course, she says. She turns back and she yells, and she goes, "What? We need." That took a lot of breath. We need one bowl of piping hot beef stew. We need this morning sweet roll. We need a carne con huevos with a glass of frothed milk. Give us one of them bowls of unlimited breadsticks. Keep them coming. Keep them hot. With some tea, thank you.
Oh.
I know. I saw Mark like light up from that. Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna start
You know,
crying. Dayu, you should never be scared of bread.
Ugh.
It's kind of the best thing ever.
They do have a lot of carbs, though. God.
Are you Southern now?
So
Kodashi's Southern?
Fucking
Confirmed.
Kemp in his voice. Like,
I can't do it.
It'll infect y'all someday.
Oh my god. Marnie, how much will this all be?
Oh, hon, this is on the house. I heard what you did for that sweet little Rosie yesterday. Please consider this my way of thanking you and welcoming you all to Mondstadt as well. Hilda told me y'all are new around here.
Yes.
unlimited breadsticks?
Yeah.
Free.
Like I said, sweetie, until you pop, and she looks you up and down. Judging by the fact that you got no skin on your bones, that won't be long.
Oh man.
Oh my
Free
god.
99.
Thank you, Marnie. I myself am from Sumeru. The others, and he gestures to his party.
Dayu's just taken out. Look at him.
Riku is just too busy staring at Dayu to even realize what's going on.
I'm so sorry. I'm just contemplating all the ways I will tell my master about these unlimited breadsticks. I am from Tenyu Vale.
Oh, you're from up in the Vale with all those hoity-toity jadesmiths, is that right?
Yes.
Oh, y'all make some pretty stones up there, I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, I'm from Fontaine.
She looks at your hair, your piercings, and your tattoos, and she goes, yeah, that tracks.
And what's
I
that
love
supposed to
Marty
mean?
so much.
Well, she kind of looks at you full earnestly, Riku, as you say this. And she says, well, I just know Fontaine culture has always been about expressing yourself in very artistic ways. We don't got a lot of them tam twos around here like you do in Fontaine. I think it's pretty cool.
Damn twos.
I don't know what that means.
I've got to tell Papa about that one.
And what about you, Big Muscles?
Oh, really? You know, I guess I mean, she's still kind of taken aback, and was trying to pay attention to poor Dayu. She seemed like she was really stressing. I'm from Watatsumi Island.
Oh, from
Inazuma.
Inazuma. Oh, wow. That might have one of the most refined palates of all. We get some of our fish shipments in around from Watatsumi Island. Well, I'm sorry, we don't have a lot of Inazuman dishes on the menu right now, but if you want, I could fillet you a salmon we got in recently.
Oh no, that's okay. I think I'm really excited to eat something other than fish.
Do you cook? She says, legitimately interested now.
Oh, I mean, I did learn from my master. Yes.
Her eyes kind of light up. Oh my gosh, we gotta swap recipes. If you ever want to take a look back in the kitchen, you want to take a crack at using some of the materials, by all means. I'd love to learn a thing or two from a real genuine Watatsuma chef. You could even teach me about those garnel gone huevos you were talking about.
That would be fantastic. Honestly, it's been a long time since I've gotten to actually cook for others.
Oh, well, I would be honored. But right now, let me get you up that grub that y'all so kindly put in. That'll be right with you, okay? I'll go see about getting some water for y'all, so just give me a minute, all right?
Gracias, señora.
She gives you a real genuine smile as her rosy cheeks beam, and she turns around with a very swift, practiced turn on one heel. She dashes behind the counter, starts talking to Clint, and filling some water. And the four of you are left alone with her character, as the four of you are at the table.
Freaking love Marnie.
Well, she is quite the person.
She's
Funky.
really sweet.
I like it.
In all my life, I've never been called out for being too skinny.
I mean, I don't think it's an issue, Dayu. You look like you could handle yourself.
It's actually quite refreshing because my family is not one to call out to that particular thing.
Oh, so compliment.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I think I will have more than just unlimited breadsticks today.
Let's see how you're feeling after the breadsticks first, okay, Dayu? Let's not go off the deep end. We still have an investigation. We have one more place after this, so we can always come back for more. Yes.
It's unlimited +1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I am
shoving
not-
them into my bag.
I am
Yeah.
quite certain that the pastries here are going to suck compared to Fontaine, but it'll do.
I mean, hey,
Would you
let's not
help?
make it a self-fulfilling prophecy now, okay? Try to keep an open mind.
I don't know. She seems really talented.
I want to taste all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys make some small talk, wait around. Is there anything you'd like to do before being served your food, or you want to talk to Marnie over food? Because we'll just skip to that.
Let's talk to her over food.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she brings you all your drinks. You and Ming, you get your leche. Dayu, you get your tea. Kodashi and Riku, she hands waters, around the table. And yeah, Kodashi, she brings a lovely bowl of piping hot beef stew. Yue Ming, you get some delicious steak and eggs. Riku, it doesn't look nearly as latticed or practiced as the pastries do from Fontaine, because in Fontaine, the pastries are an art. Again, they are a form of expression, intricacy, and mechanics. That is what Fontaine is all about. And yeah, while the sweet roll looks kind of plain, you can't deny that it does smell damn good. And although the presentation isn't anything to write home about, you do give it a taste, and it definitely doesn't hold up to the best pastries you've ever had, but it's sweet and it hits the spot. And Dayu. Clint, who you see from behind the counter, comes over with a large wooden pail. And he places it on top of the table. And he just kind of looks at you. His eyes sort of like dart back and forth a little bit, clearly a little bit socially anxious. And he says, here you go. And he undoes a bundle, and about 30 plus breadsticks land in the wooden bucket in front of you. And he says, good luck. And he shuffles away behind the bar.
This is like one of those fucking decisions at a restaurant. Like, 30 breadsticks?
My God.
Oh my
That's a
god.
lot.
Let him know if you want more, I guess, Dayu. Oh my god.
Thank you so much, good sir.
He nods.
She's holding back tears.
Kodashi will sneak into his pocket. He always has some extra spices just in little jars in his pocket. And he pulls out some basil, unscrews it, and just adds a little extra and puts it back in and stirs and starts eating his stew.
Okay.
Munchy munch.
As you all are munching, it is all very delicious food. I will just say for these purposes, if you hadn't been up to full health, you will be at full health now.
Yeah.
These are sort of restaurant foods. They're all kind of 1 star as good as they are, so we won't necessarily talk about meal benefits, except for daily specials at restaurants. Dayu, because you are having unlimited breadsticks and because there are so many, you start your next and only your next combat with an extra D4 defense die at the start of combat.
Oh, heck yeah.
So however you want to keep track of that, just remember.
Okay.
I will say, by the way, if I think I said if 6 hours go by or you sleep, that effect just ends, even if you don't have combat in that time.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Marnie kind of comes over as you guys are all enjoying your food. She pulls up a chair nearby and she says, "So, tell me, how'd we do?"
All right.
All right.
This.
Damn, you got a spicy exterior. How am I gonna get through to you?
I'm not that bad.
And she says, "Yeah, but neither was the pastry." All right.
I am mid chomp on like a whole ass like Olive Garden breadstick, and I just put my hand on top of Riku's head again, and I say, "Look this."
What did you even say?
Like this. Papa.
Oh. Riku
my God.
swats her hand away.
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, don't do that."
I will say these breadsticks are fantastic.
Oh, really? You like them?
Yes, they are unlike anything I have had in the Vale.
Oh, well, Sweetie, you flatter me too much. I mean, they're just bread with a bit of garlic butter and salt and cheese and baked to
I
perfection.
think
It's the way
and-
you say it that makes it so good.
I don't know what you
creeps her
mean.
hand over and grabs one and takes it from Dayu's basket of
I look like
breadsticks.
I'm not seeing this, but I take another one out and put it on her plate.
Okay. Marnie kind of chuckles to herself, and she says, "Well, I'm glad everything is up to par. Honey, are you lacking that milk?" She turns to Yue Ming.
It's all gone.
Oh, would you like another?
Oh, sure. Like literally, she ate the steak, she ate the eggs. They're gone. Everything is gone.
She
Milk
She was
unlimited,
so
dude.
That's my muscle mommy right
She-
there.
She looks like
So
she's
good.
thinking for a minute as she scans you up and down again, Yue Ming, and she goes, "Clint, bring us the carton." And Clint comes back over with a large carton of milk and just leaves it on the table. And she goes, "A growing girl like yourself needs stronger bones, so just pour what you want from that."
For me?
Well, yeah.
Good,
Oh,
sir.
Thank you so much.
You
Good, sir.
wave to Clint.
Yes.
He kind of looks over his shoulder like a cat, but keeps walking towards the kitchen.
No!
And Clint, we talked about this. You can't ignore the. Marnie kind of looks to you. Don't mind him. He's just shy.
That's okay. Is he the proprietor of these foods? Does he make these foods back there?
Oh, well, she thinks for a minute. Clint usually makes all the drinks. But yeah, he helps me out with the food. I mean, I was the one that rose the bread of those breadsticks there, but yeah, he helps me season them.
Well, to you and your sous chef, it is customary in the Vale, in all of Liyue, to tell the people that make the food how wonderful they are doing. And my experience here has been phenomenal.
Her eyes legitimately beam, and if Marnie was a bondable character, you would gain a bond point here.
Oh no!
You-
I love her.
You see her eyes glitter with maybe pride. As she looks at you, she shows her teeth over her very sort of like homely port smile, and she says, "Well, isn't that just the sweetest thing anyone said to me all day? I don't know what y'all are snacking up there in the Vale, but if you ever need some homemade grub, you come down to Marnie's, okay, Dayu?"
It's certainly not breadsticks, but it will be soon.
She says, "Well, I'm always up for a cultural exchange of recipe. Why, just the other day, I was talking to some of my friends, Sandy, over in Springvale. She doesn't live around here. We were changing some of our And she sort of stops herself. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself with Marnie's small talk. Kodashi, you said you were here to see me, not just for the grub. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, now that you guys are eating, your bellies are getting full, y'all looking like you're enjoying it, why don't you tell me, cut down to, what does Hilda always say? Brass tacks, she says, doing her best Hilda impression of scowling, before her
That was
smile
pretty good.
returns to her face. Huh, thank you, I see it enough. So, yeah, what
Also-
is it?
First, how did you get this beef so tender? It, melts in my mouth, Marnie.
Well, thank you. Luckily, we have a Hunters Association of Springvale, and they go around and they hunt wild boars almost on the daily. The key is to hunt them while they're fresh, right? This meat hasn't been sitting around for weeks, Kodashi. This was caught yesterday afternoon. So it really helps to keep the meat so tender. We also give it a salt bath. That's also really important. You got to make sure that the flavor sort of soaks in, but she kind of leans in on a little bit. My trick is to marinate it in some Guiyun chili from Liyue. Just for a little bit to keep the meat sort of nice and tender and spicy. Give it a little bit of a kick, you
The
know?
spice.
Yeah.
Moadi.
Gesundheit.
Smart.
Kodashi writes that down.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I also threw in a little bit of basil, and that was, just chef's kiss.
Oh.
Would you like to try it? And he pushes his bowl towards her.
Something new appears on her face as you say this, and she looks a little taken aback. She squints at you and the bowl, and she says, "You added something to my stew?"
Yes, I'm very planty. I like plants in my food, and I like adding something that really makes me elated. It's not that anything was wrong with your recipe. I just thought it could use a bit of spice.
She continues squinting at you, and although she's like 4'2", the pressure in the air grows exponentially as you all watch Marnie lean in towards Kodashi and the stew. And she looks at the stew, she looks at you, and she smiles, and she says, "Well, you could have just told me, sugar. I would have put in the grass we mowed yesterday if you wanted some plants in there. We got plenty of spices and herbs in the back."
I'm not a mythical horse, but I'll remember that for next time.
And she says, "I'll pass, sugar, but hey, whatever salts your palate is fine by me."
But yeah, we're here to investigate the incident that happened with Rosie and all that a little more in detail.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, I can't say there was much I had involving Rosie. As you know, we were robbed at the same time. And I guess little Rosie was playing hide and seek out back. That's what Hilda reported afterwards anyway. You guys found her. And before you say it, no, I don't think Rosie's a suspect in the robbery. Little girl probably would have stole all the donuts from the bottom of the sweet shelf, and let me tell you, those were thoroughly untouched.
Could you tell us what was touched, Marnie?
Her eyes kind of widen for a second, and she goes, "Oh, are y'all investigating that? Did Hilda send you?"
Kodashi, could you show her your contract?
Yes. And he pulls it out and hands it to Marnie.
Oh, let me read here. These four are under secret operations from...
Marnie, just keep it on the down low. You gotta just... It's secret.
Well, Marnie's great at keeping secrets, like that one time Sandy told me what she was getting up to after hours, and let me tell you...
Marnie,
huh?
That is not... That's...
No, maybe don't do that.
Well, keep that to yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm real good at keeping secrets. All right, let me show you.
Yep.
She sort of scans through
She just
it.
puts on some spectacles. I can see her needing some.
Yeah, right. She looks up at you and she goes, "Ah, I got it. Special information." And she says, "Well, in that case, what can I help my non-inquisitive normal patrons with knowing about my restaurant?" She shouts to everyone else around.
That's us.
That's you.
The wares that were taken.
Oh, the
Stuff
thing.
like
Oh,
that.
the things that were stolen. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I already gave my report to Hilda, but if she's sending you guys, I guess you're all right. See, here's the weirdest thing. All right, Mondstadt, we're pretty open, right? Clint keeps our earnings, our mora of the day, under lock and key. We got a small safe. It's behind the register out back. But here's the weird thing. It's never been broken into before, and it still wasn't yesterday. They didn't steal any money, which is like, I mean, it's not like we're making, heads over horse tails over here in the terms of mora, but it's enough to make a living, and seeing people's smiles enough for me, she says. She takes a breath before continuing. But that's just the thing. They didn't steal any money. I mean, they didn't even steal the safe. They didn't steal any of my equipment or anything like that. Here's the weird thing. What they ended up stealing were ingredients. Like, my cooking ingredients. Somehow, whoever it was, and I'm betting it wasn't Rosie, they got into my pantry and took a couple of my cooking ingredients, cleaned me right out as well. They left some of the stuff untouched, but I had a couple of, a stock, a full wooden case of lotus head, and a full wooden case of dandelion seeds. They're both completely empty. I had to take Mondstadt mud pies off the menu specifically for that.
Right. Okay. What I'm hearing is something that we were already expecting, which is the culprits were taking ingredients from places.
not
and it
after
was just
money.
these two things, lotus head and dandelion seeds?
I mean, that's the weirdest part, right? Like, if folks were going hungry, all you need to do is ask Auntie Marnie, and I'll feed you, no questions asked. And, if they were coming by and wanted to get some tips on cooking or stealing something to make the best sassafras stew this side of the festival upcoming, then again, they could have just asked. Do I come off as an unfriendly person? She says, putting her hand on Dayu's shoulder.
No.
Not particularly.
See, exactly. I got a face that everyone can love. I know that, she says. But to that point, I don't understand why people wouldn't just confront me and ask about the ingredients. I mean, I've always got a little bit extra to spare, and it's not like they took any of the really rare stuff. Just clean me right out of Lotus Head and Dandelion Siege, which, honestly, is making me more angry than anything else, because now people can't get some of their favorite dishes, at least for a couple of days until we get another shipment.
Marnie, do you guys have any slime condensate around?
Slime condensate. Oh, yeah, that sticky stuff. Occasionally. Sometimes we use it if we're having a barbecue. We need to get the heat a little bit hotter. We'll get some of that pyro condensate from the alchemist down in the marketplace. Yeah, you throw a couple of that in, fire gets all nice and big, you can heat it up all nice and good, but, you know, we only keep little vials of it here and there. It's not for everyday use.
Was any of that stolen?
Well, now that you mention, I didn't check. The pantry door was left open, and remember, everything sort of happened midday, so whoever did it left in a rush, but, Slime, you go ahead and check the slime condensate in the back! And you just hear muttering from behind, yeah. And she says, boy will be on it in a couple of minutes.
How many egresses are there in this establishment?
Oh, that's a fancy word, son. You're gonna have to use words that common folk like me understand.
How many entrances / exits are there?
Oh, just the two. We got the main entrance that y'all walk through to get into Garden Impact, and then the back entrance, which I think you guys saw. Staff can use it if they need to take a break and head out back into the alleyways, but I believe that was close to where Rosie was hiding, in the barrel, if I do remember correctly.
And do you keep those under lock and key when you're not in the establishment?
Never needed to before, to be honest. I mean, the windows open rather easily anyway, and I didn't really see much of a need for locking the whole thing down. So, not particularly. I do close up, if that's what you're asking. I'll definitely shut the back and the front door, but I never really needed to lock too much before. As long as the safe is locked and no one knows how to get into that, I figured, what was the point?
I mean, makes sense. Yes. Were you gonna
Kind
say
of like
something?
quietly to Kodashi as they're talking about this, I will say,
During our investigation with Rosie, I did sense multiple footsteps towards the back entrance that we saw when I was, quote unquote, sniffing the stone. So if this happened, I this is just conjecture, but it was probably a back entrance job, and maybe that is where we shall start.
Are you telling compatriots or telling Marnie?
More quietly
that-
towards
Gotcha.
Kodashi and
Yep.
Riku
Okay.
and,
Alright.
Yue Ming has gone somewhere, probably to find more milk. is my
Probably.
guess.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
It was milk time.
Mhm.
Riku's just kind of nodding, and it's like, that's what I was thinking, was probably the back.
Yes, because they were robbed during business hours, and I would assume that it would be quite silly for them to just walk through the front door with such a gracious host ready to serve them.
Hey Marnie,
Yes, Sweet Pea?
is Clint always here?
Oh, yeah. He's a little shy. He kind of shadows me like a hawk. If I ever take a break, he takes a break. I come in to work early, he comes in to work early. I don't mind keeping the boy under my wing. He doesn't quite understand the ways of the world just yet.
So when you guys had the break-in,
Mhm.
I'm assuming he was with you then, because
Yeah. I actually took both of us down to Coffee Stat. It was a bit of a slow day, so I figured we could both use a pick-me-up.
Oh, so you weren't
okay.
here when it happened.
Correct. That's what I told Hilda. We had left. We were on our lunch break elsewhere, and by the time we came back, obviously, we had been robbed, and Rosa was missing.
Okay.
Hmm. Well,
So very well could have been the front entrance if they did not lock up.
That is
but
true.
if you sensed people in the back, I feel like we should start there.
Well,
Yes,
interesting
they could
point,
have used
Dayu.
the back alley to leave.
I will say to that point, usually when Clint and I go on lunch, we just put a little away sign, but we don't turn customers away. If there's anyone eating at the time, I let them stick around, you know, finish off their goulash or anything like that. It's never been an issue before, but I also would trust any of my regulars at that restaurant. I don't think anyone there that day, and I believe there were only 2 people at the time of the break, would have stolen any ingredients. Not that I'd take either of them for a chef, either way.
And who are they? If these unnamed.
Yes, well, that's up for Twitchica
patrons?
to name. Twitch, give me the name of 2 individuals that were eaten at the restaurant on the day of the break-in and Marnie's break.
You are stuck in that accent, honey.
I know.
It's contagious.
Thank you, Mochi. One of them was
Mochi,
named
what?
Jessifer.
Okay. I hate it.
And the other was Jimothy. All right. We have Jessifer and Jimothy.
Great.
Are they siblings? Do they know each other? Were they sitting together?
Nope. Jessifer usually comes in every once in a while for lunch. She's a writer around these parts, believe a bit of a poet. She likes to find someplace to sort of get inspired, she says. She likes my food. And Jimothy, well, I believe he's one of the miners that usually goes mining the ore nodes around Mondstadt. He only comes in every once in a while, but I remember him being there that day. Very good manners on that boy.
Good. Good to know.
Were
Well.
they...
Oh, go ahead, Kashi.
Oh, I was just gonna say, do you remember what they were wearing that day, Marnie?
What they were wearing? You'll have to forgive me, hun. My memory's not really the best when it comes to minute details like that. It's why I don't really use many recipes when I cook. She kind of, but Clint! And Clint comes from the back, and he does have a small glass vial of what looks like a similar blobby substance that Yue Ming found on her hand, although this one is a bit orange and red, inside the vial. And he puts it down on the table, and he looks at the floor as he talks, and he says, yeah, found the rest of the pyro slime condensate, for the next barbecue. It's here. And Marnie says, thank you, boy. I have a question for you, though, Clint. Your memory's a wee bit sharper than mine. Do you remember, yesterday, when the robbery happened? We left, was it Jessifer and Jimothy were still eating their foods, right? And Clint goes, yeah. Jessifer had the, pinwheel salad. And Jimothy, I believe, had, just a couple of boiled eggs, if I remember correctly. And Marnie goes, yeah, that's right. Can you, now, I know, a bit of a weird question. Do you remember what they were wearing? Clint kind of, like, shuffles a bit uncomfortably, and he goes, well, I think, Jimothy was wearing his usual black miner overalls, that he takes to the mines. Maybe some brown gloves, but I think he probably took them off to eat. And Jessifer, you see, as he says her name, his cheeks blush a little bit. And he goes, sundress. Yellow, I think.
Easy access, okay.
And, he looks at well, he doesn't look at Marnie, he kind of looks away. And Marnie goes, alright, well, I think that's enough, right? A bit of a black miner's apron and a yellow
Yes.
sundress?
Yes, that is enough. Thank you.
Yeah, no
What is-
problem.
What is Clint wearing?
Clint, right now, he's
Yeah.
wearing a white cooking apron, overneath his clothes. He's wearing, what looks to be kind of like a bit of an early form of a polo shirt underneath. It's very dark blue. It's got sort of like a sewn-on button, a bit of a collar, but again, it's Genshin, so it's a bit medieval. It's a bit 500 years prior. So it's sort of like the medieval tailoring of a dark blue polo underneath this sort of dirty white chef's apron. He's also got like very baggy brownish pants on underneath.
Hi, Maddie.
Hi, Matt.
Hey,
Welcome
Matt.
in.
Marnie, is there a second floor to this establishment?
Nope, just the one floor only. Of course, we got the kitchen and the storage rooms out back, but there's no up or down.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the food, Marnie. It was delicious. I think we'll go ahead and get started on our wink look around.
Oh, this is exciting. All right, well, poke around as much as you need to. As long as you stay out of the customers' ways while we're serving them food, you guys can head to wherever you want and let me know if you have any other questions. Clint will show you around the food house if you need to go look at any of the ingredients.
And Clint,
Okie
right?
dokie.
Yeah, he's kind of like mopping nearby after he finished his conversation, but he's there.
Okay. Clint, did you figure out if any of the slime condensate was missing?
Yeah,
I know
he
you brought some to us.
Yeah, he put the jar
but-
down and he shakes his head and he just no, that's all we've had for months.
Okay, all right. So they didn't steal any slime condensate. But why the fuck did they have it in their pocket? Is the big question.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm
Planted
so
slimes.
yeah. What I'm wondering, just out of character, is we saw slime condensate being used, which is like
Yeah.
I would say is like the #1 base they could have gone for any alchemical reaction, right?
Mhm.
And then they're using these like very specific like things that will get things to like they're very elemental ingredients. Like they had
Right.
the
Yeah.
stone, they had or the not the stone, the whopper flower extract, which has elemental, like it can be from any elemental flower, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they have
Mhm.
dandelion seeds, which are like very wind based, very animo based. So I'm like
Right.
wondering if they're collecting things that have elemental affinities.
Affinities.
Yeah.
Lotus head and dandelion seeds are both used in elemental oils as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Um,
I think that
Mm.
what we're finding out is I'm very excited to see what we find at the alchemy shop, I think, because I
Yeah.
think that will answer a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the slime condensate that they have, they already have it and they didn't steal it. That could be what makes the slimes or attracts the slimes some way somehow.
Right.
Yeah.
Too. So
For
maybe
sure.
it's not for making something alchemical or doing something, but it is, and they combine like maybe the dandelion seeds and the slime condensate and somehow magically have an animal
Yeah.
slime or something like
Right.
that.
Yeah. Are
Or
they attracting
plot
them? Or are they making
twist.
them?
Well,
Mhm.
the other thing that I was thinking that would kind of throw us for a loop would be if they are also encountering slimes while they are searching for this stuff and having to defeat them, therefore having slime condensate on them post slaying
Right.
slimes.
True. That is also
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Fair
Whatever they're
point.
doing maybe already has something to do with
Mm.
slimes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
we're just
Yeah.
running into the after effect of it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. All right.
Interesting.
I'm gonna quickly
Okay.
GG as well. Really quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Lots to look around now.
Good stuff.
Yeah, you guys gonna head to the back and look around?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we should go to the
Yeah.
ask Clint to take us to the ingredients. where
Yeah.
the actual crime.
There's
was
sort of like
taking
a
place.
walk-in pantry in the kitchen,
Mhm.
where as a chef would have sort
Gotcha.
of a lot of fresh ingredients and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys head back to the kitchen. Clint doesn't offer you more than a few words, but he does take you back there. It's a pretty messy kitchen. There's a couple of stoves, a big sort of brick oven, a couple of sacks of flour nearby. There's a station for washing dishes. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you play plate up today. There are plenty of ingredients sort of scattered around, and then Clint opens this large wooden door to this sort of rather small pantry room, Ratatouille style. Where it's, sort of a walk-in closet with shelves of varied ingredients of different shapes and sizes. Now, very similar to the warehouse, guys, it's investigation time. So we will run through what the four of you want to investigate. I'll tell you what skill checks it requires. We'll see how much you succeed and how much information you gather. All right. We'll start with you today, sweetie. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think I want to try the elemental site.
Okay.
But I specifically want to ask Clint to walk me from where the stuff was stolen to the back door.
Yeah.
To see what that line looks like, what that escape looks like, and if there's any elemental particles along the way that can be investigated.
Sure. Now that you've practiced it with Kodashi, you sort of flick on elemental sights. It's still a bit jarring, but you kind of shake your head and you ask Clint this. It's a very short walk. It's, you have the pantry, you walk back 2 steps into the kitchen, you turn left, and it's about 6 steps to the back door of the kitchen, which leads outside. He walks you along that. He sort of opens the door so you can see that it does indeed lead out into the alleyway. And while you have elemental sight on, you take a peek into the pantry, you take a peek in the kitchen itself, and you take a peek outside. But again, as this only lasts up to an hour of sort of elemental trails or anything producing elemental, you do get some red from the kitchen. The fires that are currently burning are glowing a very bright red. And the jar of slime condensate that Clint has brought back with him is also glowing a very bright red. But besides that, no other ingredient in the pantry is glowing at all. And because this only lasts up to an hour beforehand, there are no traces in or out of other elemental colors.
Okay.
Okay.
As a like secondary action, as I'm realizing this, would it be okay to take out from our first session the Philomeno mushrooms I have in my pocket and just look at them to see if they have any elemental affinity?
So you've touched on an interesting thing that I did want to touch on here, and I'm glad you've done this. Items in Genshin Impact, some of them hold more elemental affinity than others, but there's not really a rule set, okay? Like, it's not like you can go to the wiki and be like, well, dandelion seeds are anemo objects where windwheel asters are not. There's no, like, rhyme or reason to them. Obviously, some things are required for elemental talents in Genshin Impact, and therefore have a bit more of a tie, like Philanimo mushrooms or dandelion seeds and that kind of stuff. But I will just say it is up to sort of my puzzling discretion of which, food ingredient materials, what plants actively give off like an elemental sort of glow. So when you look at the Philanimo mushroom like this, I think that's a really good idea. You look at the Philanimo mushroom, and I will say that there is a trace of this sort of greenish, light teal energy, but it's really faint. Like, it's barely a murmur on this thing.
Okay. I think with that information, I'll go back and just say, just so no one has to, I've taken a look with our elemental sight, and it looks like there is nothing in this pantry that has any sort of elemental affinity. But, and I show them my mushrooms in my hand, I wonder that because this is the only things that were stolen things that do have elemental affinity.
As Dayu says this, we will move to Riku. Riku, what would you like to do / investigate in Marnie's? I hope you guys like the music, too. This is good.
Yeah,
I'm vibing.
Is this the,
I believe it's Angel Share, if I remember correctly.
Yep. You got it.
Yeah.
I think Riku is going to further investigate the spice area.
Okay.
And see if she sees anything else or senses anything else that appears disheveled. Like more than it would be just from picking up a spice to use it in a recipe.
Give me a methodology check so we can sort of take a look at the area.
This is actual music from the game, for those that don't know.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
I have made it a point to only use music from Genshin Impact so far, so.
I love
that
declaring
is a 5, and then I have, does it count my 2 in intellect
It
as
sure
well?
does, yep.
Yes.
So 7.
Nice, and we boosted that too.
Nice.
7 is good, Riku.
7.
7.
Activated.
You head into the pantry as well. You're sort of looking around at these other ingredients and the other spices, Riku. Here's what you can tell with a 7 in your methodology. It looks like everything here is practiced chaos. There are a couple of gourds on the ground. The sacks of flour aren't exactly up to restaurant code. They're kind of like leaning and spilling against some of the pillars and stuff, but it doesn't look like they were pushed or made into a mess in any way. You kind of get in the headspace of the chefs you knew from Fontaine and also what you know about Marnie, and you kind of paint this picture of everything seems a little messy, but it is an organized mess to Marnie and Clint. So it does strike you as odd that when you look in the wooden boxes where the dandelion seeds and the lotus heads were, there's not even a trace of them. Like, if Marnie or another chef had just taken some out to cook with them, you'd imagine there might be a couple of leaves or seeds left over. It is like they got vacuumed out of these boxes, leaving not a single trace. So they are just spotless wooden crates, which is the only weird thing. Everything else is just kind of like warmly disorganized.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other thoughts there, Riku, or you want to move on?
I think we can move on for now.
Okay. We'll do Kodashi next then. Kodashi, what would you like to investigate around in the kitchen or elsewhere?
Did you happen to hear while you were up what we had said? Okay, cool. I just wanted to keep you up to date.
Yeah. I'm just thinking because like I just
Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, keep going. I forgot I had a scene for the inside.
Okay. Just like their methodology, the way they're taking things is the same from the vault as it is here, right? Just like perfect, no resin,
very specific, very clean.
And I'm just like, I'm weighing on like, what could that mean? What would that look like? Is that important to cling on to? So I guess it's just, something very important to just keep in mind, I think.
The fact that it's organized chaos and they still knew exactly where to look and took every single grain of it is wild.
Weird.
I really think it has to be. I think more and more it has to be. Maybe someone from Mondstadt, like that knows Mondstadt.
Yeah, because if you think of the warehouse too, like they knew exactly what boxes they were going for, and here it's like they knew exactly where they were going to look.
Kip, you said there was a storeroom in the back.
That's what everyone's in right now. Yeah.
I thought there was one outside.
No.
Okay. Can I handouts? Where is our map?
It's in there.
Where's Marnie's again?
Maybe it's someone else who has elemental sight and they're able to like know what they're looking for when they walk into these places because they can see the traces of it.
Yeah.
When they go in.
Really smart.
Well, that means that we would be facing an allergy.
Correct.
Yep. Which I can see that.
Like a corrupted allergene. Or maybe they have a totally different motive.
Yeah.
Right.
So Kip, when we say the back alley, is it the one that's like against, like, there's the like boop 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 shape? Is it the one like this way towards the wall? Is that the back alley?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay. All right. Can I just like go ahead and step out the back?
Yeah.
And like, what do I see when I step out the back of the restaurant?
Yeah.
Can you remind me?
Yeah. It's very similar to yesterday. You head outside. The completely wooden planked floors of Marnie's restaurant change into the cobblestone streets of Mondstadt. You look around, you see that there are the barrels and crates that are just sort of left for storage purposes, just out back in Marnie's as the alleyway continues towards the wall and a couple of other sort of business-like buildings. Yeah, I mean, there's like a wagon that's sort of broken down here or there, again, with sort of like old flour sacks and stuff, and it just, remnants of transportation that never really got moved after they were needed. You still see the barrel that Rosie was in, just for funsies. You kind of flick back the lid, but she's not in there today, obviously. Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward. I mean, maybe about 20 to 30 feet from where you are to the actual wall of Mondstadt, the city wall. And it's just pretty straight cobblestone street from here to there with a couple of boxes and things on either side of the road.
Okay. And when
going on the
Ivy... No, I'm not going on the road.
Because I can get you on the roof really fast.
Because when I think it was Ivy when did the elemental like resonance check, we felt like, I don't remember the wording used. Maybe you could remind me. It was like one like light pressure and one with like two heavy pressure.
Yeah.
Or what was? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Dayu felt like she could feel the resonance of pressures in the stone, like they had shifted in very different ways. So one, she had felt like there was a light pressure, like a child might have gone over it,
Yeah.
which helped her to decide where Rosie had gone. But
Right.
she also felt, I think Nick had said, the pressure of multiple heavy
Mhm.
footings. So
Mhm.
she could tell that there were multiple people who had used this back alley recently, and they were like moving quick, which
Mhm.
to me as a player screams they had used the back alley as like an escape route.
Right.
Yeah,
I just-
who had stolen the stuff.
I don't know. Part of Kodashi's thought process here is like with the vault, I want to see if they hid anything, like hid any slimes anywhere or produced slimes here.
Mm.
And
Right.
slimes are elemental creatures, so they would give off,
Yeah.
elemental particles. So while I'm out here, Nick, I would like to use elemental sight.
Sure. Yeah.
And scan the area, scan the wagon,
Yep.
the stone, and kind of just look around and see what I can find.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Similar to what I said to Ivy here. It's just an
Mhm.
action. You turn it on. It's a little jolting at first, but you're getting used to it.
Mhm.
And it only lasts up to an hour of previous stuff. You see any concurrent stuff, like if you peek inside of the kitchen, you see red emanating from the flames cooking Marnie's food. You look outside, and as you sort of walk up and down the cobbled alleyway, there isn't anything right now that is giving off elemental energy. Not in the wagons, not in the crates, and there are no recent trails of any elemental energy either. And I will say, you would know that if there is some elemental creature like a slime that's hiding around here,
Right.
you would be able to see it. It would be giving off
Yes.
some colored
Yeah.
glow. But I will say you do a pretty thorough check. You look in the nearby bushes, you look around the boxes and everything, but everything's pretty monotone.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's a good check, though. Yue Ming, what are you thinking?
Kodashi climbs the roof.
Hell yeah.
No. No. just no. Kind of at a loss on what is kind of left to look into, but I think maybe like the entirety of the room, especially because like I'm scared that slimes are hiding literally anywhere at this
Yep.
point. So like specifically more of like the walls and like the cobblestone and like the ground and like the little crevices of the actual storeroom.
You're gonna like investigate inside the kitchen to see if there's like slimes or anything.
Yeah.
We also haven't checked like the seating area too.
That is true. Yue Ming, do you want to use elemental sight, or are you gonna give me like a little actual investigation here as you like pander around?
I think she's I don't think she's gonna use elemental sight for this one.
Gotcha. In that case, as Dayu did already investigate it with elemental sight, give me a methodology check, Yue Ming, and we'll see what you pull up.
Okay.
Go Yue Ming. Go Yue Ming.
I don't have anything on that methodology.
Mochi, that's what I'm.
And don't forget, chat, you can of course augment the rolls with pluses, minuses, re-rolls, your choice, chat, as it is always a thing you can do.
7?
7.
Heaven again! Really? Okay.
I have
Change of
3 in my
fate.
intellect.
You do, you
It's a
smart
nat
cookie.
7.
Oh, she's smart.
Interesting. A +1 +1 health to Dayu, right? That is Archon. No, that's +1 to your next roll, Dayu. From Archon's blessings from
cool.
Mochi.
Thank you, Moch.
And yeah, you are all full health from eating the food though. Yes,
Correct,
thank you,
yes.
Mochi.
Yes.
Yue Ming. This is interesting.
Oh.
You roll a 7, which is exactly the number you needed.
Yes,
As
met
you
that DC.
scan with your
Shit.
eyes, you are looking around, and you said specifically, you're looking in the cubbies, you're looking in the corners. Riku already looked at all the food. Dayu, you looked at everything elementally, and Yue Ming is looking in the cracks and corners to see if there's like anything odd about the walls, about the floors. 2 things, Yue Ming. Number 1,
Okay.
the entirety of the restaurant is wood. All of it. There are, of course, some like stones around the fireplace and the bricks and stuff like that, but the floors, the walls, the ceilings, all of it is wood. It is flammable. This does bring up into your mind when you were thinking about the pyro condensate, which does also click something else in your mind. If whoever was around here was using, leaving, or creating pyro slime condensate, there's a high chance that Marnie's would have burned in one way, shape, or form. Knowing that Marnie's has not been set on fire, at least Hilda and Marnie didn't tell you that, you can pretty safely rule out any manipulations with pyro here, because everything is made of fire. The other thing you notice, as you are looking around in the corners, something very small, very faint, catches your eye that seems to be wedged in the floorboards in a crack in between them.
Thus.
Please call us before you go investigate
Just
it.
grabbing it.
Please.
I would call my friends. Yue Ming would not call her friends. I'm so sorry.
I mean,
Yeah.
Riku and I are in the room.
Yeah, you're all right
in
there.
that
That is
room.
true.
Yeah.
Kodashi's
you know.
outside!
As he is, he's a dendro
He's a
user.
dendro
He
man.
likes to
Yeah, I
relax.
have to be real to my girl, but she's like, oh, what is that? And she just reach for it.
Okay. With that, I'm just gonna turn off the music for our friends for a second here.
Yeah, because
And we're gonna pull up
We're going to pull-
Tabletop Simulator.
No, you don't- You don't need
Roll for
tabletop.
initiative.
Okay, okay. We
as-
don't need tabletop.
As a matter of fact, I am going to share a handout with you. But as
Okay.
you reach down on the ground, you see something very faintly shiny, and you pull it
Shiny.
out of the cracks. It is no bigger than a bottle cap, Yue Ming, as you examine what could have caught your eyes like this. And I will now share it with all of you, just because Yue Ming has found it. You may need to reload, but I will pull it up on stream.
Nope, it just popped up. Wow.
Mhm.
The
It did.
coin.
You
A
see
coin
The claw.
a
with
coin.
a feather?
The claw.
It is a strange coin. Not Mora. Not the minted global currency from Leeway that everyone uses to pay for transactions. Instead, it is small, almost bronze in makeup, although you can't quite tell. It is some brown-esque metal. And the insignia on the ring is the strangest part to you. Usually there are symbols, yes, but they're often geometric in shaping. And yes, there are other currencies in Mondstadt, but the ones that are used the most are the ones that are the most recognized. People in Leeway may know more about mints and stuff like that. You, as Yue Ming, have never seen this coin before. It is strange. Upon the coin, there is a circle. But the circle looks like it's being intercepted and almost broken by a line. And upon closer inspection, it almost looks like a feather is breaking this circle. It is only on one side of the coin. The other side is blank.
Okay. Can she pull out that bag thing that she found with Brick Brigand and try to compare the symbols?
I was gonna say.
Interesting. Yue Ming, you pull out the bag from session 1 that Brick handed you of the money that you bartered from him of this old leather satchel. It's hard to tell. The bag is
Yeah.
faded. But if you line up the symbol of the coin and the symbol of the bag, geometrically, they're the same.
Ooh, let's fucking
This is
go.
why we rewatch the bonds, chat. You have to rewatch the bonds.
Wow.
I was gonna flip back in my notes to see what that symbol on the bag
Mm.
was because I didn't remember, but I
That's, I
forgot you
kind
had
of
the bag with you.
remembered what he didn't fully describe what the symbol looked
Yeah.
like, except for
Yeah.
that there might be like a maybe a
Symbol of a
something,
half circle
and maybe
intersected
like
by
a
a needle.
by a
Yeah, he
line
said,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah, by a needle. Yeah,
So okay,
and it's
okay.
some sort of faction. It's some
Mm.
sort of faction. We don't know.
yeah, she
not
did
a
know it
religious,
was some
'cause
sort
I
of faction.
crossed that out, but some
Um,
sort of faction.
I think she'll walk over to Dayu and Riku and be like, "Is am I seeing things, or do you think this? Do you think this matches?" She's like pulling him up.
Riku like squints her eyes really hard and gets really close. And she stares at it for like a hot minute. And she's like, yeah, I think you might be onto something. They look kind of similar. Is that the bag that we got from Brick?
See, yeah. That I mean, it still hold my Mora. She's jingle, jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle. Pay attention.
So I found this back there, like hidden in a little compartment
Ah.
It's weird. I still don't know where this. I've never seen this before.
Well, we do know
No.
Brick's posse was unaligned, but perhaps they know of this faction that may have to do with this symbol.
As I'm saying this, I'm gonna turn back to the door and call Kashi back in.
Yeah.
Kodashi, I believe we found something.
He's not too far.
Oh.
And Kodashi, you poke your head in, and they catch you up to speed on the coin that Yueming found.
Yeah.
They do look the
Marnie.
same.
Marnie comes. She's got a towel slung over her shoulder, and she says, "Yeah, you cold? Did you find anything?"
We're still looking, but I just wanted to confirm you do use Mora here for your exchange of goods and services, correct?
Oh, yeah. I mean, unless anyone ever needs a favor. I mean, Marnie's not above giving to people who need it in times of need, you know, in exchange for small tokens like pressed flowers, or there's a lovely old lady who comes in here with the prettiest of flowers, and she can't help but make Marnie smile.
Bless
Oh.
your heart, Marnie. Thank you.
Has
Marnie-
anyone ever tried
Yes.
to play with this?
Or do you know anything about this symbol that is
The-
slightly representative of a dragon and a feather?
She looks at the coin, and her eyes kind of squint, and she goes, "Well, I don't have my reading glasses right now, but, no, this coin looks old. Where did you find this?"
In one of the little cracks over there by your stove.
She kind of looks over, and she goes, "Huh. Well, I ain't never seen it. Maybe Clint took it as a token once? Clint!" And Clint sort of waddles in, and his eyes immediately fall to the floor, and he goes, "You called?" And she said, "Yeah, you take a look at this coin. Did any children try and pay for a meal with this when they couldn't with Mora?" And Clint kind of like, he holds out his hand to you, Yueming, so you can get a closer look at it.
And she hands it over.
Okay. His fingers like brush yours for a second, and he kind of jumps back, and he's like, sorry. And he holds onto the coin, and he, no, not quite sure. Old, and, definitely not Mora. I think I would have remembered the detail. And he kind of like goes to hand it back to you, and he just drops it in your palm.
Oh,
You don't
Thank
seem
you.
so sure about that.
You say to him,
Yeah.
his cheeks flush. And he's just, no, I have quite a good memory. Sorry. I'm sure.
He does. I think from the details that we've gathered from him, I do think he has like a very, very like photogenic memory.
mm.
Like
Yeah, because he knew exactly what those two people had, what they
Mm.
were wearing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He does
I don't
seem a
think
little
s-
sus to me though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
can I roll
Intuition?
insight at all?
Yeah.
Intuition, just something to see if he's like really telling us the whole truth, or is just being sus.
Yeah,
kinda
I'll say
deal,
if
so.
anyone thinks they would try and pick up on something underneath
definitely
Clint's tone
Kodachi.
here,
Yes.
yeah, you can roll
Yeah.
roll an
Would
intuition
too.
check.
Okay.
I have good intuition now.
It ain't gonna be Riku.
I know.
Oh,
I have
Kodachi
Plus
is
4.
just trying to. He's very wary of everyone at this point.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you
Oh,
guys
you
can both
aiming
roll.
believes
Ooh,
him.
a 7, pretty good.
That's pretty good.
7
Let's
plus 1 will be 8.
Okay.
I got a
No.
one.
not
Wait,
not
what was?
not the nat
Butters
one
the
when
Wolf
Butters
rated
raids
your
us.
channel with 21
Did you have a
viewers.
+1?
Oh man.
Yeah, I had a
Two?
+1 from Mochi.
Yeah, but it is a nat fail. A nat fail.
Oh my god.
With my
Critical
+4.
With my
My
plus
+4 in intuition.
Oh my god. Wait,
It's okay,
can
I rolled
someone
an 8. Hello,
Sorry.
Raiders.
hold on? We gotta
What's
take a VOD pause here. Butters, yeah, you raided the wrong channel. I was like, why did I just get a raid alert, but I don't see anything going off? Butters, yeah, you raided the Mudkip Ninja channel. I see.
Oh,
that's
no.
okay.
I'm right in.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll go live and
shit.
raid. Oh, quick, shit! You're totally, Butters, you're super fine.
Butters, you're
It's
so
it's
sweet.
a-okay. I appreciate you.
Oh,
No
goodness.
worries whatsoever. If a mod wants to go post something in my other chat, you're more than welcome to. But that's okay, Butters. I hope your stream was good today. I know it was day 2 of your Starthon going on. So I hope that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming in. Very consequential, you came in when Dayu rolled a nat 1, which is I think very funny there. But so on and so forth. Clear the goal. Oh, I'm proud of you, Butters. Good job, guys. That's awesome. Holy crap. Well, if you are here from the raid chats, please welcome in. We are enjoying another session of our Genshin Impact Dungeons & Dragons. Please feel free to stick around if you want to partake. Enjoy some fun rolling. Our allergenes have all leveled up. They have a lot of items gifted to them by chat. If you want to interact, these streams are highly interactable. Type _donate or just look at the channel points down below. Keep in mind, as long as we're live, you guys can do things like heal, hurt the heroes, bump their rolls up by 1, minus them by 1. And you can name things. You can do all sorts of stuff. So keep that stuff in mind. Hi, you may welcome back, Neo. Hello, hello. Thank you guys so much.
All right.
Yes, get some
Mochi
sleep,
and I have
Butters.
got it.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yes, get some
Good
rest.
night, Butters.
Night, Butters. Sleep well. Hi, you may. That's Bunny.
I will wait for... Oh, there she is. She's coming back.
Sorry, I was grabbing water.
No, you're okay. You are A-okay, honey. What was... I know you got a nat 1, but what was your total?
Yeah, with a nat 1, +1 from Mochi,
Yep.
and then +4. I actually have a 6, but it was a 1. It wasn't
Yeah,
a
which is incredible with how high that went, but yes, with
Yeah.
with a nat 1. That is A-okay. I will say, Kodashi, and you pick up on this a little bit, but you're kind of a little bit too distracted with this. You're from Chenyu Vale. Chenyu Vale is a subsidiary of Leeway. Leeway makes coins. So immediately
Rock.
your brain is like,
Rock.
Kodashi,
Rocks.
you try your best to see if Clint is being shifty in any sort of way. Maybe there's something he's hiding. And you're a pretty charismatic man. You start to put his body language together, his facial expressions, his tone, and you realize Clint is not good around women. And it
Yeah.
doesn't feel like there's
Mhm.
much more, or if there is, it's kind of hard to separate the two because Dayu, Yueming, and Riku are all very pretty. And
Yes.
he has a hard time kind of being like sort of straight and upfront about it. He just seems a little embarrassed and overtly thinking about himself, so he's kind of tripping over his own feet. That to you is what it feels like. But again, you wouldn't be able to separate it if it wasn't, because everyone's around right now. So
All right.
Yeah.
Me too, Clint. Me too.
Hey, Yue Ming, Dayu, Riku, could you humor me for a second?
Sure.
Maybe.
Could you just stand behind me in like an orderly line? Just
Why?
trust me. Just trust me. Please.
Follow the leader style?
Yeah, exactly, Yue Ming, exactly. Yes.
I fall in line behind Kodashi.
Sure.
Okay. You're lucky you're a little bit taller than me. Go around to stand behind. Dayu.
You know, you've said a lot of weird things, but this is probably one of the weirder things that you've asked me to do, but like,
Thank you, baby.
whatever.
Um,
And she steps behind Dayu.
Okay, can I have the coin, Yue Ming?
Ah.
Kodashi just sorry, I should have done that in character, but I'll grab it and I'll be like, Clint, my man, my dude, my guy, take one more look at this.
He looks down, and I mean, it's not like it's cured his bashfulness right now, but it.
Yes, it is.
No, it has not. He looks you sort of dead in the eyes, and he looks down at the coin, and he's like, I do have a pretty good memory, and I think if I'd seen this symbol before, I'd remember. And I'll tell you if I do, but I guarantee at the very least, I've never seen this coin before. And he sort of hands it back to you.
Okay, Clint. Well, thank you, and you should be more proud of yourself.
He doesn't say anything or respond. He just
That's
sort
fine.
of goes back to sweeping. And the
You
four
want
of
me to go?
yeah, you sort of poke around the Brady Bunch
Very
style.
good.
You all are left with this coin and Marnie standing in the kitchen. I will say that is the end of Marnie's investigation, so you guys are welcome to sort of formulate your hypotheses here before we move on for the day.
Sure.
Oh, go ahead.
I think that we definitely know that they are gathering materials very meticulously, very
Mm-hmm.
like they only want very specific things. They are not going for riches. They are not
Yes.
going for valuables. They are going for very specific things with very specific reasoning. And we don't know what they're using them for, but we can hypothesize that they might have elemental affinity. They might be used in alchemy. They might be used for bringing elemental like enemies into play, or attracting them, or making them even, which is even scarier. And it seems to be happening inside of Mondstadt, which is very scary, rather than outside of Mondstadt. So we can hypothesize also that someone knows exactly where these things are and where to find them, even though,
Inside man.
yeah, it might, to someone who is not in the know, these things would never even cross their mind.
Mm-hmm.
We're facing most likely Allergenes
Yeah.
or an Allergene,
Mhm.
but there were two figures, so at least one Allergene with elemental sight, as Riku mentioned, being able
Yeah.
to meticulously suck up any sort of residue from the area, super clean. Not even like, and these are like plants, right? Like they could have
Yeah.
left a stem, a leaf, a fucking, I don't know, little particle
Yep.
from the head of the lotus. But
Right.
Mochi, no.
My other thought process is like people who know the area and know things very well. What's the other group of people who knows those things? The Knights of Favonius. And
Right.
Right.
I feel like I remember the guy at the warehouse, correct me if I'm wrong, saying that
Craven.
they were having a hard time getting the Knights of Favonius to really like pay attention to or dig into investigating what had happened at the warehouse.
Right.
Yeah. I think too, something Dayu would have thought of is wanting to stop at the Knights of Favonius just to see what they know of the situation, if anything, what their
Mhm.
documentation is on it so far, if that's allowed. And also knowing that the Knights of Favonius is like a hub of knowledge in Mondstadt, I wonder if she would even think of asking about, like, asking the alchemist there or the librarian of what they know to be the ingredients that they have found so far to be missing, what those things in tandem could be used to make. Like, is
Right.
there an alchemist that is like, oh yeah, if we put these three things together, we're fucked, right? Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wonder.
And clearly
Plot
they're
twist of all plot twists, it's Ember.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Please don't do
Right?
that. We have a bond dice
Um,
with him.
But, like, they're
oh,
definitely not
gosh.
making them here either. Like,
Yeah.
Listen, he could be doing something not actually that bad, but it's just something that he's trying to keep secret.
I
Who
mean,
knows?
yeah.
This seemed bad. If
Yeah,
he wasn't doing things bad, they wouldn't be stealing, right?
Yeah.
That's
Right,
why they're
they would've
stealing
just
it. They
been
don't
asked.
want people to know. I mean, these things are expensive. Like
Right.
in Genshin, dandelion seeds are expensive.
Yeah, you
Um,
only
and
you
hard
only
to
get
find.
a very, very small amount of them spawn every
Right.
Per
day.
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I
don't
think
know, man.
too, most importantly on my mind right now is the fact that I can't help but have this in the back of my head that it has something to do with the Liyue Mondstadt Trade Festival.
Oh,
or parade.
absolutely.
And
Yeah.
something is
that
gonna go crazy at
It's
that
got
festival.
to.
it's either going to happen while everyone's heads are turned and they're focused on that thing, or they're like trying to keep it from happening at all and sever trade routes or relationships between the two nations. Like,
Something.
it seems very notorious in conjecture to that parade.
Well
guys.
said,
Yeah.
all of you.
Reinhardt wants to touch all of you. He is
What?
up at the TV. Well,
Oh.
you guys are on my TV, right?
Right.
And he just
Oh,
jumped up
precious
there and was like, "Look at
boy.
these people moving."
Oh,
I'll post it in the COF Discord so everyone can see.
I love him.
Well, very good ideas, everyone. As you are deciding whether or not that these crimes are connected, you thank Marnie,
Oh.
and she thanks all of
Thanks,
you.
Marnie.
And she says, "Well, I hope I was able to be of some help in your secret investigations. But if there's anything else you ever need, y'all know where to find me. Just holler. Clint and I'll be at your service. We do hope you enjoy your stay in Mondstadt, and I do also hope you catch whoever's done this. I'll give him a rat thwacking for me. And then her vision kind of falls for a second. She says, unless they really were just hungry. In that case, I don't know. Send him my way. I'll feed him something.
The fact that
Very
she's
kind.
still willing to feed the
Feed them.
people that stole from
I
her.
literally love Marnie.
Oh, sweet human.
And I do have to say very quickly, Witchy for the 1,000 biddies! Thank you
Yo.
for the 1,000 bits, which is, of course, an NPC redeem. Witchy, it says it on there, but an NPC 5 sentences or less, you can DM it to me or give it to one of my mods. They'll DM it to me. I will put it in as earliest discretion as I can. Can't guarantee it'll be in this session, but that is... I'm excited to see. Thank you so much for your support, Witchy.
Yeah.
We'll see them pop into play.
Yes.
For
Thank
the
you.
rest of my friends, I want you thinking about where we're moving next, but we are going to take our break here. So we're going to take 5. We're going to grab a snack. We're going to GPG. I know we had a lot of lottery in the beginning, chat, so we still have a little bit once we come back from the BRB. But go, grab a snack, chill for a little bit. We will be back in 5 minutes, and we will see where the next part of the investigation takes our team. And maybe chat will have figured it out. We don't know. All right. We will see you in 5 minutes, chat. Or be. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
And we are back. Welcome back, travelers. Welcome back from the break, Allegenes. How we doing?
Hanging in there.
Hanging
We're
in.
allogening.
We're
For
Allegening.
Allergene.
Did we
For sure.
GPG? Did we get food?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
currently have no food.
I
Food!
got my hair away from me, which was what I needed.
That's also really important.
Get
Someone send
away.
Kashi some beef stew from Marnie's. That would be preferable.
Yum yum.
All right. Welcome back, team. You guys have successfully completed 2 investigations so far. One at the vault, the second at Marnie's restaurant, otherwise known as Garden Impact. Of course, there were 3 places that Hilda wanted you to investigate. It's getting into later afternoon now, as you guys are going to make your way, presumably, towards the alchemy cart. This one is perhaps the most interesting because from session 0, it is around the same cart where you saved Maya from the pyro slimes originally. And of course, you've learned the story that Hilda said it was originally robbed a while back. And that is why you were going there. The only things you know about it, is that there was no one there when you were there, and that there were pyro slimes all over the place.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of it as we speak. So, yeah. As you guys leave Garden Impact, I have been given Witchy's NPC, which will be coming up much later, but it's a very good NPC. Thank you,
Nice.
Witchy.
Mhm.
Allergene is not my lover. Very good. Very good. Chad, I hope you're ready for this. Get your thinking caps on. The 4 of you, you begin to make your way away from Marnie's. And as you are making your way towards where Hilda had mentioned the alchemy cart would be, still pondering your theories, talking amongst each other, you see that there are a group of singers standing outside of the cathedral right now. They appear to be practicing for something. And upon closer inspection, you guys see that there are a couple of other, we'll say, church, I don't know, people who work there, patrons, sort of with coils of streamers and other painting materials. And you see them kind of like walking around in front. And as you sort of walk by, yeah, you can hear them sort of practicing different hymns and stuff like that. They appear to be setting up for something.
Interesting.
I'm sorry. I'm confused. What is by deer stalkers? What is deer stalkers?
Who said
Raven?
that?
You're
Raven?
talking about
Oh,
binoculars?
no, Deerstalker. It's the Sherlock Holmes hat. That's what it's called.
Oh,
It's called the Deerstalker.
Okay.
I was
Gotcha.
like, from
What?
my neck of the woods where I grew up, you're stalking deer with binoculars.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Okay. What?
Are we going Do we want to walk up to these people?
That's up to you.
or-
It's
I'm
just-
not the.
Just an observation.
Dayu
Are
is
they
not
s-
the.
Are they singing well?
So,
Are they singing well? You know what? I'm gonna need, let's say, Raven. Why don't you go ahead and do an exclamation mark roll for me? Yeah.
Oh no.
How good
I'm
are
sorry.
our churchgoers?
I zoned out for a second. Why are we by the cathedral?
You're just walking by it on the way to the alchemy station.
Oh.
Even
They're
though the
not
alchemy
singing well.
station is just like up
took a
into the
detour.
right.
Yeah, he took a bit of a detour. Yeah.
Okay, a 2.
A 2. Well, they're
Oh,
trying.
no.
But it seems that
Oh,
their
no.
music instructors, no, once more with feeling, and all of the girls start singing. Oh, Mondstadt, hymn of wind. And no, oh, nope, Seraphine, you are still very off. And Sarah, you are still flat. Just sort of, going
And Sarah.
back and forth. Yeah, they're trying
How
their
many
best.
singers are there?
About 8.
Oh my goodness. And one conductor?
Yes.
Okay. Kodashi secretly music. He actually plays the trumpet himself. So he walks up just like tippy toe tappies up to the conductor and taps him on the shoulder, and he says, "What are you guys getting prepared for?"
Oh, you startled me. She's very, very prim and proper, with a very a sort of long white vest with blue collared rufflet underneath. It's sort of like a pencil skirt that goes down to her knees. And her platinum blonde hair is pulled back into a bun. And she looks at you over her bifocals. And she says, "Oh, heavens, have you no manners? You simply can't just ask a woman what the..." And then one of the girls goes, "We're gonna sing in the parade!" And the woman just... "Rachel, how many times have I told you? No, never mind."
Rachel.
Madam,
We're
what is your
on a
group called?
Break.
If chat would like to name something, what would the name of the Mondstadt Cathedral Singers be? Chat, go ahead and name something, because this will have lasting impacts.
While Chad is deciding, before asking the group's name, Kodashi is going to say, I'm sorry, where are my manners?
Wait.
I just got so excited by seeing young people singing. I myself love music and art and the expression of just the feelings and to just, oh, it just makes me so unbearably happy. What is your name, madame?
My name is Claire, but you may simply refer to me as Mrs. Rutherford.
Oh.
I feel like Riku is like standing to the side of Kodashi, like staring at him and like cringing because she too loves music so dearly, but this is so bad that she cannot fathom speaking to them.
What is the age range of the 8 singers? Do they all look about the same age? Are they,
Yeah,
like 5-year-olds to
no.
65-year-olds?
We're talking like ages 13 to maybe 16.
Okay.
Yep.
And how many rehearsals have you had, Mrs. Relifold?
This is our 27th.
Wow.
I see. Can I try something with the group?
She looks at you and she says, "Absolutely not. This is my collective right here, and we are practicing for the upcoming trade festival."
We're also going to be at the trade festival, and I don't know, it seems like something isn't working, so I might be able to spruce them up a bit.
Something
He
is...
says,
Who do you think you are?
I'm Kodashi Papandro, my lovely.
One of the girls goes. One of the girls goes, "Hi, Kodashi."
Hi, Maya?
Kodashi,
No, it's not Maya.
Kodashi, we have
Okay.
things to do.
But
We gotta go.
but they have to. Okay, what are the words again? It was Mondstadt, land of wind. Just feel the wind move through your body as you're singing these lyrics, and Barbados should bless you.
Roll a charm check.
Okay. All right.
Oh my god.
Happening?
Uh,
Oh, Kodashi.
I
Let's
think
see. My
Kodashi
charm
has
is 0, but my
a
charisma
secret,
is 2.
these are
a
all
s-
very
a
good names,
secret
guys.
theater kid living inside him.
Let's
All
see
right.
it. Okay.
I rolled a 4 plus 2 is 6.
You see two of the girls, presumably Sarah and Seraphine, begin to start swaying as you say this. They kind of like start wiggling back and forth.
Oh! Mochi just gave me Archon's Blessing. Does that...
Sure. That's a
All right.
7.
7.
Yeah, all right. There's 3 girls that are wiggling back and forth, as they're all kind of swaying.
Oh god.
And Mrs. Rutherford goes, "What? You look ridiculous! Stop what you're doing! A fine church lady must be prim, proper, and very calm in her demeanor. Would you?" And she kind of reaches as she's like starts to. You don't sway. The winds are your lyrics. The way you sing is how we pay homage to the great wind god Barbados. All right. You don't need to take off that hat, Rachel. And you can see that they're now in their own world of arguing at this point.
Well, this is a good time to go.
Distorted echoes. These are all very good. This feels like nepotism, but I have to go with Barbados.
Yes!
Barbados.
Barbados is just very good. We are Barbados. Is absolutely fantastic.
If you guys
10 out of 10.
are understanding the lore there, the the Animo Archon of Mondstadt's name is Barbados.
Mm-hmm.
Barbados.
Nick, are they under
Kind
like
of.
an archway at all? Or
No,
anything
they're just like in
that?
front of the fountain. They're pretty open.
Damn it. Hey, let's not. Let's not, sir.
Kodashi's
Sorry.
just
That's actually
yelling at
that's
a
actually
random
Riku to
bat.
Kodashi right now.
Yeah.
Let's leave.
Time to go.
Oh my god. All right. Well, Kodashi can't help but want them to have success, so he
Yeah.
just pulls out 2 Mora and
Sure.
says, "Here for your troubles, Mrs. Rutherford."
Sure. I'll say for your sake, she has like a satchel nearby that you just gently place them on, as she is literally pulling a stick out of a girl's hair right now. She's sort of all over the place. You sort of nod, and you return to the rest of your party.
Mm-hmm.
Ha-
And
they should
Kodashi, as
try.
he's walking away, yeah,
They should try a waterfall.
like sitting under a waterfall, like in
Yes.
Naruto. Okay.
Yeah, like
Yes.
contemplating life under a waterfall.
What's a
Mm.
Naruto?
Is that something you do?
Yes,
I don't think I would
it
find joy
helps
in
your-
that.
your patience and your fortitude.
Dahi, what does that have to do with wind, though? This is all about Barbados,
This,
or whatever
well,
they
I
call
mean,
him.
I think it helps with patience and breath control, to be honest, because it is also like drowning.
Yes, from the diaphragm, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Oh, Mondstadt, land of wind, we
Yeah.
beseech thee, Barbados.
Well, maybe
Kodashi-
their teacher just needs to light a little fire under them, you know?
Riku,
I
no
need to-
flames.
I think she needs the waterfall, to be honest. I don't think.
I
I
think she
really
does
like
too. I
that
think she
idea.
needs some dandelion wine.
No, not anything but the wine. Anything but the wine.
I don't know. It might
What if,
her up a bit.
what
Kodashi,
if I put milk in it?
Yes.
as
What's up?
as you've just belted that out, roll an elemental check.
Okay.
Hey yo!
Elemental check?
I love that. A
Imagine
D10.
Barbados.
Oh,
Hearing your
Oh,
call.
Well, it's a nat one. Unfortunately,
No, that's a 10. That's
500
a 10.
500 bits.
as
That's totally a 10, right, chat? That's a
Oh.
10.
it's a 10.
it's a-
as you as you sing this out, Kodashi, it's not bad by any means of the word. You
Yeah,
are musically inclined. However, your voice carries on such a way in the City of Winds that a nearby sparrow flying by is distracted by your otherworldly singing and slams directly into the fountain and falls to the ground. Yeah.
Oh,
Just in an unconscious puff of feathers.
wait.
Do I notice this?
Yeah, you notice it.
Kodashi runs over and says, "Oh no, little bird," and he tries to like
Sorry.
scoop his hands underneath and give some like dendro energy into the bird to kind of just give it some comfort. Wait, I have a healing potion. He pulls out his healing potion from his backpack, opens up the beak, and just pours the healing potion into the bird.
No.
Not the whole thing, not the whole thing.
No, no, no.
He pours the whole thing
Wait,
into the bird
Uh-oh.
as Yue Ming reaches out to stop him. I am gonna ask, Mochi, can you roll a d10 for me? Just give me an exclamation mark roll.
Little bird, it'll be okay.
An 8?
Don't
okay.
die on my hand.
Yeah. Kodashi, between your Dendro affinity and the healing potion that is definitely meant for allergens, the bird, you watch as its eyes sort of flip back open and it coughs and chirps a couple of times. As you watch it cough up what appears to be a sort of lodged breath of animo energy, as there is a little bit of wind that comes out of its beak. As it is where you are standing directed, the animo energy from this bird completely blows Claire's glasses clean off her face. As she is standing there teaching it. She says as a gust of wind ruffles her dress and her glasses fly off into the crowd. And some of the girls start clapping and facing towards you. And the little bird kind of looks up at you and then flits off.
I think we should take our leave now.
Yue
I think
Ming
we
has
should.
already started walking.
Literally, what I
Already
was
leaving.
trying to say to you.
Kodashi silently waves at the girls and runs away.
It's the lizard.
Great. Now that that's out of the way. Good job.
Side quest.
Whose NPCs were
Goddamn
these?
NPC was that?
No one's. That wasn't anyone's.
What do you mean?
That was
Oh
just
my
that was world building for Mondstadt. That wasn't anyone's.
Oh my god, that's
I'm-
crazy.
That's crazy because we spent like 20 minutes on
20
that,
minutes on
and
that.
Correct.
Like, it's really funny because we as players have to decide, like, oh, we could just, wave them off and not even interact at all. But we have to assume
Correct.
that somebody paid for this character.
That's right.
Yep, and we should give them the experiences
Yeah.
of being paid.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you
for that
guys.
Character. It just turns out that it is wrong.
Yeah.
That was good. There's a reason for everything.
Uh-huh.
You all right?
Wrote it down.
Reinhardt,
You
calm the
guys
fuck
good.
down.
You guys can.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You guys continue to make your way towards the alchemy cart. We will take you there. Okay.
That was fun.
Now
That's a
you-
word for it.
Mutters.
I need a nap.
Back
As
to where it all started.
yes, as the four of you come upon the old alchemy tent cart that you guys originally came across, I need all of you immediately to make a methodology check.
Yes, sir.
This is the last location we've gone to because chat voted for the other two.
Methodologies under intellect.
Yep.
Where we met? No, like this is the first.
Yeah, this is where we all converged.
Oh.
Conversion.
Oh my
Well,
god.
Plus your intellect.
Riku hasn't been rolling at all today. and then
Riku. Oh man.
That's
okay.
Crazy.
These are-
Plus my 2 in intellect.
Yeah, it's methodology too. So
Ooh.
yeah, that's pretty good.
That's an 11 for me.
I'm just gonna go top down. 11 for Yue Ming. Dayu.
11.
That was a 9.
9. Kodashi.
Fine.
5. Riku.
12.
Well.
Yum.
Well, surprisingly, Yue Ming and Riku only. As you come upon the
High roll, damn.
yes, it was a 10 or higher.
Okay.
As you guys come upon this scene of the alchemy tent, just out of the corner of both of your visions, slipping into an alleyway, maybe 60 feet away from you, a flash of white.
Go.
Can I run?
Go.
Can I run? Can
Go
I
on.
book it?
Absolutely.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Riku's also gonna run.
Okay.
Fun is it? Do you want that? Bleep it,
probably-
please. Is that and then run?
I grab Kodashi's claw and fucking
Just my single claw.
just book it. Because our children are running away.
You're right, they are.
Yue Ming taking off at a giant's pace with Riku stumbling behind her as Dayu and Kodashi
Hey,
grab onto each
Riku
other.
is very dexterous, okay?
That's true. You're just shorter, but you are very dexterous. That is a good point.
Yes.
You make your way across the cobbled streets. Again, it's about 60 feet away by the time you get over there. You swipe behind all of the alchemy stalls, behind everything, as you turn into the corner to see what your friends were chasing after. Yue Ming, Riku, nothing but a flash of white that you saw around the corner, and as soon as you get into the alleyway, there's nothing there.
Like a ghost. I'm seeing things.
What did you two see?
Are there walls around us, Kip? Like,
Yeah,
are we? Is
yeah,
this like at the end of an alleyway?
It's not the
Can I-
end. As you get into the alleyway, it's like a branch of directions. It goes left, right, straight to the wall. It goes in all different directions.
Okay. And you're talking
Riku-
about the wall of the Mondstadt?
Correct,
Like,
that's correct.
Outer ring? Okay. All right. Are there boxes
Riku,
around?
Yeah, I'd say there's a few storage boxes, yeah.
Okay. Sorry,
What does Riku
Sleepy,
do?
go ahead.
No, you're good. Riku like points back to where they came from and then points ahead of her and she's like, I swear to the Archons, there was something weird that just ran back here.
Oh.
Can I use elemental sight?
Sure. Yue Ming, you flash on your elemental sight and you look around. Here's where it gets interesting. There is an elemental trail. However, as you look around, it is not going away from where you're currently standing. As a matter of fact, there's an elemental trail leading from the alchemy tent that you guys were going to investigate to about 5 feet prior to where you guys stopped running. Yue Ming, you look on the ground and you see a small lockbox has been dropped. But besides that, where whatever you saw, the white flash, there's no trail.
Okay.
Where are we stopped? Just quickly.
Like you're 60 feet away from the alchemy tents. You're close to the
Yeah.
wall of Mondstadt right now in a stone alleyway.
The wall of Mondstadt?
Yeah, like it's on the map, sweetie. It's like the outer ring of Mondstadt is where you
Yeah,
guys are.
no,
right now.
I'm understanding that.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
While they investigate that, just as a quick action,
Mhm.
would I be able to use my C1 to look over the wall to see if I see anybody escaping?
Interesting. Yeah, you can. You've never done it
Yeah.
before, so I can't guarantee the accuracy, but you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before she goes to grab
Mhm.
lockbox, she's really freaked out. So can she take her pole arm and kind of swing where it's at, like thinking that she's gonna like hit like an invisible ghost or something?
Yes, yeah,
She's
sure.
very
That's
nervous.
fair.
That's yeah. You take out your pole arm as you
Oh
my god, you're
you swipe it in front of. Oh my god.
Yue Ming, what are you doing?
I'm
mean, it makes
nervous.
sense to me.
The trail just like stopped, and because she has her little rainbow eyes.
Mhm.
I thought I'm seeing ghosts.
Yeah, perhaps
Gross.
they. I mean, perhaps this is crazy to say, but maybe they. Is this a device for transporting?
I don't know. I saw white and I followed it. I thought it was those stupid white cloaked whatever they
Yeah.
are, and I
Riku is probably against what she should do in this situation, going to lean down and pick up the box without knowing anything about it.
Sure.
fair enough.
Sweetie, do you want to do your thing?
I feel like I should try just to look.
Please do. Because otherwise Kodashi is
it.
going to try to scale the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
If this fails, by all means scale the wall, which will probably take longer. But okay.
Hmm.
I'm going to talk a little bit about the way that Jade works. Dayu's family, the Shi family, can control Jade. They can conjure Jade and use it, and it's typically a very unbreakable stone, but because of their very specific affinity to it and powers with it, they're able to mold it and shape it, and move it, just do a lot with it. So Dayu's C1, which, thank you, we finally fucking got a constellation today for Dayu.
Yeah.
It unlocks an action, which in D&D terms is kind of like a cantrip. It unlocks the action called Jade Launch. So it allows Dayu to control Jade around her, or conjure Jade and use it to launch in any direction at a very high speed. And as part of taking that Jade Launch action, I can then make a free attack while I'm airborne. But in this, I'm not using it as an attack. I'm just using it to basically launch myself up into the air so I can see over the wall and see if we can see any white cloak out there. I'm gonna try it.
Okay. Because this is your first time, Dayu, what Kodashi had said earlier echoes in your mind of these stars, you know, giving you power. And you feel deep in your bones right now that you've always had an affinity for Jade, but a calling to you coming from the particulate of the stone beneath the cobbled streets of Mondstadt. Almost like a reshaping in a geometric pattern. And you think, if you hold your hands out and extend your vision into this street, you can call upon those imperfect little jade particles in the earth to form into something for you.
Okay. Yeah, you guys, the party watches as she kind of feels this, and if you look at her character design, she has these very light green, bluish tattoos along her arm and her leg that kind of start to like glow a bit whenever she's resonating with Jade. It's very specifically Jade. And it forms in her hand. Like, you watch as she resonates with the ground under her, and she kind of pulls it up from the ground, almost. And these particles form in her hand, and you watch as a cluster forms around her hand. And she lets it linger in the air, and you watch it grow and grow and grow until it's almost a stepping stone. And she steps upon it, and it doesn't fall. It actually gravitates and lingers in the air. And she closes her eyes, and she hopes with all her might that this works. And she thinks of her training and her feathers in her pocket from her master. And she wills it to push her as hard and as fast as she can to reach the top of the Mondstadt wall.
Because it's your first time, and for your character, I will need an acrobatics check.
Okay.
You guys
are gonna roll with disadvantage for a second. I was scared.
You guys
scary.
all watch as Dayu procures this jade from the ground. You don't know where it came from, but as this green platform almost hovers in the air, with bated breath, you watch as Dayu steps upon it. And before any of you can even ask what she's doing, you watch as it shifts upwards. That's really good. That's really good.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
yes.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's
Let's
an
go.
11.
Oh,
Hell yes.
An 11. You watch as Kodashi, you can't even get the words wait out of your mouth as Dayu, the green stone, flings you like a trampoline into the air, and you all watch as Dayu, her sort of like, silks kind of dangle below her as she flies 10, 20, 30 feet into the air until just enough height to crest over the wall of Mondstadt. And you're so shocked, for a second, it's like time slows, because you've never really done this before. And as you're looking around, you remember all of the training as you start to panic. And your breath inside your chest begins to beat very rapidly as you're very much trying to calm down, but you've just been launched, your stomach is in knots, and as time slows, a voice in your mind. One must have patience if one is to see beyond what they wish you to see. And as your master's voice echoes in your head, you close your eyes and exhale And the next time you open them, you are not flailing through the air. You are calm as your body just reaches the apex. And for about half a second, you look out over the wall with complete stillness. You scan the horizon. There are many hills, and you can only see just over the wall. You can't see into Cider Lake beneath you, but you can see the, the rolling hills around Mondstadt. And you do a very quick scan. You think off in the distance you see what could be a boar, maybe a bear. It's hard to tell from this distance. Some kind of shadow in a nearby tree. Doesn't look like it's moving too much. And then off to the left, as a sparrow flits into the sky, no humanoid shapes. And no sooner do you crest over that than you begin to fall. And as you begin to fall, it suddenly all hits you at once that, yes, you were calm. Holy fuck, you're falling. And you now begin to spin and spiral out of the air as you are. Whoa!
Catch. Can we catch?
Yeah,
Jade
can we?
catches me.
Can we catch?
Yeah. You want to catch you, Aiming? You can catch.
Oh,
She's
you
gonna
can, but
try.
I expect
She would
my
probably
Jade
be-
to also catch
She would probably
me.
be fine. But if she would probably panic,
Absolutely.
drop her pole arm, and run to try to try to catch Dayu. Like, oh my god, she's flying.
While this is happening, Kodashi is next to Yue Ming, next to the box. So even if Yue Ming, leaves the box's sight, it's still within
Well,
Kodashi's sight.
isn't Riku,
Riku
just
has it in her
holding
hands,
Riku's
yeah.
holding
Who's
it.
holding
He's
it?
got
Oh
it.
wait, you were
Yeah.
holding it?
Yeah,
Shit,
yeah.
Okay,
Riku
never
straight
mind.
up
Riku
just
picked it
said,
up.
"Fuck it,
She-
we ball."
She picked
Yeah.
it up.
You don't want to see if it's a cursed item. You're just okay.
No
sure.
curses.
While I'm falling, though, I just want to clarify. I didn't see anything like immediately outside of the wall. Like,
Nope. You can't.
Clearing it
Nope.
beneath it. Okay.
No, you just got to like where your head would be at the top of the wall, so you couldn't see an angle down off the other side. You could only see
Damn.
what was in the distance.
If I had rolled a 10, chat.
no.
Damn.
But it was still very good. Yue Ming, you drop your pole arm as Kodashi and Riku wait with bated breath. You hold your arms out as Dayu rather gracefully, like a cat, almost spins to land on her de-shoed soles. But when she sees you, Dayu, your whole idea of landing back on the Jadestone just pops out of your mind as you're like, oh fuck, Yue Ming's trying to catch me.
I can't hit you with this jade.
You
Boom, right in the
you
forehead.
rapidly shift your body, Dayu, as you try and spin in a way that Yue Ming might catch you. Yue Ming, you open your muscled arms and a flutter of a Gia woman falls into your hands as you as you catch her. Honestly,
flutter
Yue Ming,
Gia
she's
woman.
pretty light.
Hello. All right.
Oh,
That's right. Marnie said that she needed more meat on her bones.
That's right. I will say that the hardest and heaviest part of catching Dayu is not Dayu. It's her bangles, which smack you in the collarbone.
Oh.
Ow.
And those jade bangles are hard as
Ugh.
anything.
Oh.
You
Kinda
think
takes
for a
damage.
second, Dayu, you hear a bit of a chip or a crack as you collide with Yue Ming. And Yue Ming, you stumble for a sec, but you have Dayu safely in your arms.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh.
Dayu.
I think
Are you
I
okay?
think as this was all just happening, you guys just hear Dayu laugh for the first time. She is like giggling and like she was very serious and like, oh, thank you, you caught me. But then she just starts laughing because she's like, that was stupid of me. But also like, I think by instinct she was like, thank you for catching me. You saw white and I thought maybe they had gone outside the wall and oh, that was very silly. Thank you for catching me.
Oh, that was very cool.
Riku's just like holding the puzzle box and looking at Dayu, and she's like, "Holy shit!"
Kodachi just like grabs Dayu's arm that she used to like create the jade and is
Yeah.
just like, how did you Dayu? Where did that come from?
I've always been able to do that. That's just new.
I think you've
Just like-
evolved.
She
That's
just like
starlight.
opens up
bubbles.
jade in her hand. And she's like, it
Oh.
just lives inside of me, but I didn't know I could do that.
Rocks.
Rocks!
Rocks live inside of you.
Rocks.
Is that why you sniff them?
Isn't that uncomfortable? Doesn't that hurt?
Oh, they
You
are
would
quite
think you
heavy.
would weigh
but-
a little bit more.
Are your arms weak?
You know, she's kind of like lifting up and down. You don't really weigh that much, actually. It's yeah, it's not that bad.
You're going to make me sick. You ain't me.
Oh, I'm
You
so, I'm
ain't
so
put
sorry.
you
I'm
down.
so, I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
my gosh.
Oh my god.
She's kind of just like
Dayu,
rubbing her like clavicle, like oh.
Yeah.
You know, Dayu, what if during the trade parade, when I'm dancing, you do that to me?
I don't think any
I
of us
see-
belong in the air like that. That was so
I see
dangerous,
so many
you guys.
things going wrong with that. But just so you all know, when I do that, the jade can catch me.
Oh,
It can
oh, that's really
catch
good.
you? Is it
Okay,
alive?
okay.
It responds to me, so it will
Huh.
Oh.
come to my
Ah.
aid. But I really appreciate you catching me, Yue Ming. That was
Oh.
really kind.
Sorry, I panicked a little.
I know.
got
It's,
worried.
it's instinct. I did the same.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, Dayu, thank you for that. Wow. Let's take. What's the word
Sorry.
I'm looking for? Let's take.
Take 5.
what's- No. Like
I
take
acted-
stock of the. There we go.
Sure,
Take
yeah.
stock of the situation.
I
Okay.
I
You
didn't
didn't
do
see
that.
anything.
No, I did that because I wanted to check if there was
Huh?
any forms of white cloaked figures beyond the wall, but I confess I couldn't see very far. I only
Hey.
saw the lake, and that's okay. Maybe next time I'll do better.
That's- Can you
You
do
did what
that
you
too
could.
if we're fighting someone? You know, just pew.
Yes.
I believe it's called a plunging attack.
Plunging.
Yeah. We
Like
we-
that thing that you get for the Tigo, that
can workshop
plunger
it.
thing.
You mean, are you churning butter?
No, actually, I don't know how to make that. What? What?
Oh my god.
we should focus on the box now.
Yes, let's
Oh yeah.
can I first do like a check
Riku
around this? So
This
like
is Riku
when
with
we
her
like
box.
ran into this like alleyway Kip, you said where did the trail end? Was it behind us, right on top of us, in front of us?
The best way I can
Like where
describe
did that
this
elemental trail end?
is, without you guys going in circles for the next 30 minutes, the trail looks like an element, although you cannot tell which one, because when Yue Ming, when you looked at that trail, I didn't tell you the color. That's because it's almost impossible to tell. When you were looking at that color, it was kind of shifting between white and like prismatic. Like there wasn't one elemental color that it was. If you could trace it like a marker in the air, what looks like happened is it is a trail leading from the tent you guys were going to investigate into the alley, but it ends where the puzzle box was dropped. It actually, while you were looking at it, you know what I mean, it's surrounding the puzzle box. The puzzle box is glowing with the same color you saw as the trail. The implication here is if there was someone or something, and this wasn't just Nick trying to fuck with you, then if there was something else there, that was not giving off an elemental signature. The only thing that made this
Okay.
trail was the box itself.
Okay. One more question,
Yeah.
Nick. When vision holders like
Yep.
us four move through a space,
Yes.
do we leave a trail?
Not unless you are using an active element. You glow with an element, but unless you
Yeah,
are
our
conjuring
visions don't.
fire or plants, you will not leave a trail of it.
Okay, so you guys, this could still be an Allogene. This
Correct.
could still be a vision holder.
Yeah.
Can I go ahead and do like around this specific area, like around where the box was dropped? Can I do like see if anything was disturbed, if anything is moved, like a rock, a stone? You
Yeah,
know,
give me
more of
a methodology check.
type
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we shaking the box to see if we hear anything
Mhm.
inside?
It's up to Riku.
Well, my other question about this box is like, what does it look like?
Ah, good question. Good question. What's the total there, Kodashi? 3! Well, I will
Rip.
say adrenaline is still high from Dayu's high-flying act, but there's a little bit of dust and scuffles around where the box was. Kodashi, to you, it looks like the box was dropped. But besides that, like, there's no, like, crates that have been shifted. There's no, like, ladders or footprints or anything like that around. It is just where the box is and a bit of disturbance around it. And I say box, it is a lock box. It's like a small handheld, you know, lock box here. Riku, it's interesting you asked that question. As the four of you look a little bit closer at this lockbox, it appears ornate. Actually, surprisingly ornate for a place like Mondstadt. The architecture, the buildings, even the weapons you've seen so far are sleek, yes, but ornatry is not something that Mondstadt is necessarily known for. They're easygoing. They express themselves in their actions, not in their art. So, Riku, when you see something like this, your mind immediately goes to the Craftsman of Fontaine, because it's not too dissimilar to your puzzle box.
That's what I was wondering.
However, Riku, unlike yours, which has no clear latch or mechanism for opening, this one does. On the front of it, you can see it is firmly locked. I'll just say, as you run your hands around it, you cannot open the puzzle box. You sort of like move your hands around the latch. It does not open. But you see on the front of it, small, what appear to be letters, as a matter of fact. Little wheels with letters on them. And in the middle of that, a latch that appears locked.
Oh, so it's like you turn.
Correct.
It's gonna spell
You can-
something.
Yeah, you can turn the letters. Okay.
Correct.
Riku's gonna like hold it very like close to her face and really inspect like the designs of it, mostly comparing it to what she has in her bag. And she like points out the lock mechanism to them. And she's like, this looks like it's from Fontaine.
Fontaine?
How many letters are there?
I'd say nondescript, but we'll give it 8 letters.
Wow, a long combination.
Does you said it's ornate. What are the like designs and what's all like decorated?
Yeah.
on it?
It appears to be made of a very hardwood material, like dark, almost ebony-like wood. It's polished, which is nice, but the trims, the corners and the edges of this box are plated in what appears to be very, very shiny silver. The latch itself is very ornate with small, intricate spirals as a design. It's not any type of symbol or anything. It's just sort of ornate brass work around the latch. And even the sort of polished letter wheels are made of some kind of white polymer alloy, who knows, but they're very clean. The box itself reads to you as very clean. Although, Yue Ming, you know that it has some sort of elemental property because this is where the trail led, was to the box. And it is, although, are you still in elemental sight, or are you out of elemental sight now?
No, she's out of elemental sight by now.
Yeah, so
Distracted by flying Dayu.
As a matter of fact, Kodashi, to sort of answer your further question, there's no symbology at all on it. It looks like a plain box, but the detailing is ornate. The edges, the latch, the mechanism. It's like someone put a lot of care into this, but it does not seem affiliated. It doesn't say like, you know, so-and-so's memory box or anything like that on it.
Right. So there's no.
Is it a normal
circle with a
temperature?
feather.
Ha! It is a normal temperature, yes.
Doesn't burn like
Fair
the one in the
question.
pocket.
Now,
All right.
I am going to do something a little unorthodox here. Or should I say unorthodox? I am going to give...
Oh,
Thank you. Chat, this is going to be a Change of Fate certified moment. Perhaps the first of the series. If
Ayo.
you would like them to, chat, they will open the box right now. Would you like our party to open the box?
Oh.
It is not...
Is this a poll we're putting up?
It is...
Or
I want to know chat's determination, because
Okay.
if they want to open the box, chat will be given the idea on how to open the box.
Chat.
Chat.
I kid you not, the only reason that I say yes is he used the word termination, and that is a Change of Fate word, because all of Change of Fate is inspired by Undertale.
Wait, what does Undertale have to do with determination?
Everything.
Everything.
It's the life force of Undertale.
Gotcha.
I'm scared though. I don't know if I want to open.
Ayla says yes. Mochi says yes. Kon says
really
yes.
Give Riku the satisfaction of being able to open one puzzle box, alright? She's been trying for years.
True.
It might
True,
give you
true.
answers as to how to open your own.
True.
Yeah, well, mine doesn't have a lock on it, though. Like, mine's just
Yeah,
a
I'm
box.
wondering if it's gonna be like the fire in your heart is what sets it ablaze or whatever.
Mm. Okay. Riku,
I'm scared.
as you're
Mhm.
holding this box in your hands, you know, this idea of opening a puzzle box is really alluring to you. And of course, you guys have to go investigate the actual tent. But why was this over here? Why did you, I mean, see the trail leading over here? And you think for a second, Riku, maybe it's dangerous. Maybe it's the crack in the case that you've been looking for. And rather than waiting again, the four of you have a compulsion to see, can you open it? And I'll give you this, Riku. As you're examining it, roll me a methodology check as I set this up.
Oh.
Okay.
Our fate is literally in your hands, Sleepy Scrubs.
If not, Yueming's literally just going to
screams.
try to crack
Oh.
it open with her
Oh.
pole arms. Please
I-
roll well.
I do still have my,
Inspiration.
my inspiration.
Oh.
Would you like, you can use it here.
I would like to use my inspiration
Okay.
here. I rolled a 7 plus my 2, so total it's a 10.
You also have Archon's blessings from Mochi.
Oh, frick yeah. Total
plus
11.
1. Yeah. Wait, are you using your inspiration?
I sure am.
Because that means you roll the dice twice and take the
Yes,
higher.
roll the
correct?
dice. You roll the dice
Oh wait, I thought it
twice.
was a plus. Oh, never mind then. So total 10 with Mochi's.
Okay.
Yeah. That's still pretty good.
Okay.
But if you want to, you can roll the dice because you only rolled once, correct?
If
Am
you
I
want to
missing?
use your inspiration, you can.
Yes.
You can see if you get a
So
higher
to
roll.
use it, you would roll again to see if you get a higher roll. Sleeps.
I feel like I'm okay with
Okay.
the 10.
Those odds are pretty good. And it's a
Yeah.
7.
You,
Also an
Yeah.
Undertale reference.
Riku, you notice upon closer look, thinking how you could even open something like this, your curiosity is not something that usually gets the better of you, Riku. Life kind of guides you on its own path, but you've had a puzzle box. You've never been able to open it before. This feels familiar, and just once, you think, would it be so bad if I gave a shit about trying to do something? And as you think that, something catches your eye. Smudge marks on the letters.
Oh.
Recent. Someone has tried recently to spin the letters, but the box is still locked. So either it was opened and relocked recently, or it has not been opened in some time. As your mind gets the better of you, Riku, here we go, chat. What I'm going to need you all to do, and I mean everyone, including the four of you, you can partake if you would like to,
Oh god.
is we have our first major minigame here over at Teyvat
Oh
Travels.
no.
I'm dumb.
no.
I'm scared.
I
Pick me up.
need you all. We're going to play a game that many of you know, many of you love. It's called Words on Stream.
Oh,
I'm so bad at
no.
these.
So
I
bad.
love words on stream.
I'm
Mochi's
so
really good at
bad.
I
know.
Fuck
but I'm
with words
horrible.
on stream.
With
I fuck with
chats,
it
this is
heavy.
not an individual thing. With chat's help, you guys have to clear level 3. If you can, the box will open. If you can't,
So bad at
consequences.
this. Oh, no.
Is
Consequences.
everybody ready? You can just
Consequences.
chat. If you don't know what Words on Stream is, effectively, there's going to be a bunch of jumbled letters, Scrabble style, on screen that you're going to see. It is your job to unjumble and make as many words as you can, legal words, out of those jumbled letters. Things like names don't always work. Obviously, you know, swear words and stuff, they don't work. But you can make as many as you can. You can't spam it. There's like an anti-spam mechanism, so you can't just, one person can't
Yes.
nail 8 things in a row. But if you work together, then you can sort of keep the rift going. All right, chat. Chat is ready. Is my party ready?
I'm locked the fuck in.
I'm
No,
ready. I got my
I'm bad at this,
fingies
but I'm gonna
ready.
try.
My fingies are on the keyboard.
Here we go. Okay. Here we go, chat. Round 1.
Oh my god.
All you need is 47 points to clear. Kashi already found ounce. Mochi found unounce.
I did that wrong.
Raven found once. Hana found noun. Oh, you guys are off to a great start. Nuance, Ayla Vega.
That's what I was about to type.
Ivy found cannon. Fuck that.
It's
Okay.
cannon.
Incredible. Okay.
Is that how you spell?
Iroth found double
I don't know how to
cannon.
spell.
Han found Kane. You guys have cleared level 1. Let's see how many points you can get.
There's only one C, so Cancun won't work.
A.
We had Canoe from Mochi. That was a good one, too.
No.
Oh
Is
my
Anon
god.
Okay,
Anon,
good.
Acne,
Nice,
Cone,
Nice. Okay.
None.
Damn.
My brain. My brain hurts.
I'm surprised you guys have almost all of them.
Nano? Nano?
Easy.
Freaking Mochi got announce.
Nona?
What?
Nona.
Nuance, we already got.
Nuance. Oh yeah. Con?
And Cone.
Is that a word? Is that even a word?
We got Kane already.
Oh, we already have ones.
Ocean and Eon. Oh.
Oh.
Eon was good, guys.
Good.
Wow, there's you might a perfect score this.
Ah.
I don't know if this is a word.
I will
I'm
say
just trying not words.
for
dude.
friends,
I just...
they go in alphabetical order as well. So
yeah,
like
that's true. I'm trying to find an N word or
Right.
a.
like
Oh.
Neon. Pyroth got it.
Yes, neon's great.
Yes,
Good job.
Pyroth,
Yeah.
amazing.
Last word.
Nice.
It's either a C, an N, or an O. That it starts with.
C, N, or O.
Oh, we were
Nuns.
close.
Nuns.
Oh, you got it! You got it!
Was it nuts?
It
It
was.
Let's
Fucking
go.
go.
Okay.
I guessed that. I think I get. Did I? Oh, I went with Nance.
Oh, you were
That's
close.
That was
right.
rough.
That is the first level that you guys have cleared. Let's see if you can do the
First
next one.
level?
Yeah, I said you had to
Wait.
clear 3.
Well, we did
no,
because
chat.
we're on level 6 now.
Well, let's see how far you can go.
Oh Jesus.
I'm scared. Advanced 5
Okay.
levels.
Yeah, we went
Lord.
5 levels. That's above level 3, is it not?
The higher score you get, the better stuff will be in this lockbox.
Okay.
The better stuff. Is there like people in here?
We found, Mochi found Think.
Oh, yeah,
Sleepy
Sleepy
Scrubs with
Scrubs,
Nights.
okay.
I'm proud of you for that one.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of words here.
No, it's really not.
No. Is that?
Oh.
I don't think
Hints.
that's a word.
Ooh.
Ah.
Ooh, thin! Wow, you cleared level 6 already, too.
We already got. Did we already get hint?
Mm. Yeah, we got hint.
This is hard.
Man, Ting.
You want kiss?
Kid?
I said I
That's a
wanna-
word?
Shut the fuck up. That's
Wait,
incredible.
then,
Nye!
then
Nice, Kashi.
Is Gith a word?
Gith?
The Gith Yankee.
Gith
There's
might
only
be-
Yeah, the
one
Gith Yankee.
four-letter word
Yeah.
left.
Gint maybe? Gint?
Did we do
It's-
thin? Did someone guess thin already?
Yeah.
Ivy did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's either a K, a
Um,
G,
What about knit?
An
I don't know if
N.
that's a word. Is that a
I am blown away right
Knit.
now.
Yeah.
Knit.
Wow.
Well, we'll do
Let's
one
go.
more. We'll
Let's
see how far you guys
go.
can get.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up, chat.
I'm gonna throw up.
For all of our VOD watchers, this is why you guys gotta watch it live over on twitch.tv/Change of Fates.
We do appreciate you watching the VOD, though.
We very
Yes.
much do.
Yes.
Alright.
Chat. This is the smartest chat ever. You guys
So-
are
They are. You
incredible.
guys are
This-
so smart.
This
Oh,
is where it gets
God.
tricky.
An X.
Hold on, guys.
Oh, there's a
Excuse
fake.
me?
Yeah.
One of the letters is fake. So you have to
Oh,
figure out which
yeah.
one isn't real.
Mochi finding
Although
Scarab
Mochi
is
found
insane.
Scarab, so
That's
Wait.
crazy.
Wait, is this a word?
Scarab.
Skara?
Scar.
Any Genshin lovers in chat?
What about
Han
just
got
Scar?
bars,
Yeah.
Ayla got cars, Mochi got
I don't know if
crabs.
that's a word.
Crab,
Is that a word?
crab. What
Nice.
letter's fake? Is X fake?
I'm thinking X is fake.
I
Yeah.
think it is fake.
Contract Sachs. That's only. I think it's only 4 letters and up. Barracks. No, that's not. I'm terrible at these, you guys.
I don't know if that's a word.
Barracks
about-
is, but
Barracks
What
is
about
a word.
Sabra
I don't know how to
hummus?
spell it, but
Oh, have you found Sabra? You've identified X as the fake.
Sabra
Yeah.
hummus was real.
That's
oh my
insane.
God.
I think it's an S word. S-A, maybe? S-A.
Bah.
A 4-letter word that's...
that's a
Nice Hana cabs. Okay.
Nice.
Is there something with 2
don't
A's in
know.
it?
cadabra.
Or a
Cadabra.
Hey, I had to try.
Scab?
Bar.
Ayla,
Nice,
you are
Ayla.
good at this.
Yard me first, matey.
Arcs!
Is that an A
Arcs.
word? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It
Oh.
was.
Bras, nice.
A
Bar?
bar, maybe?
No, there's no K.
We
I'm fucking
got
stupid.
bars
Maybe.
already, I think.
What's A-S, maybe?
Almost done.
Azar.
I don't know. I'm
R-
guessing words that probably don't exist.
R...
Rabas.
Oh,
What
wait,
are we
did
summoning
arcs.
here?
Yeah, seriously. And
There's
that's
one
it.
5-letter word left, but unfortunately.
Oh, you got it, boss.
Bat?
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
We
Yeah.
didn't get that last
God.
one, though. Damn it.
Damn.
Well, you guys cleared up to level 11. So
Wow.
I'm gonna stop it there. Chat, we cannot keep playing this. You guys have all aced
Yeah.
it to this point.
Chat, thank you so much. Holy
bro,
fuck.
oh my God.
Amazing.
That's
You guys are
amazing,
so
you
smart.
guys. So smart.
Mochi getting
yeah.
like the
Scarabs.
longest words like fucking right away.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Crazy.
Good job, guys. Good job. I'm very proud of you for that.
That was
fun.
I
That was
I
really
flex
fun.
with words on stream.
I don't.
love
I
Yeah,
hate it.
same.
It makes my
I'm so
anxiety
bad
way
at
too
it.
much.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
the
I'm glad
timing
it's
does
over.
make my anxiety bad, but I like words.
Yeah.
Well,
I also like words.
you guys
Worms.
watch as something passes over Riku's eyes. And you think you see perhaps even a star reflected in her pupils for half a second. And her fingers move fast, faster than you've seen them move, as she begins to flip and think as she moves letters around on the lockbox. And you think, Riku, there's not anything that would necessarily make sense to you. You don't know who this belonged to. You don't know who was trying to take it, if anyone. You don't even know what's inside, but something in you thinks, starts connecting all of the dots. And it's something that Kodashi had said earlier too. And you try the word allogene. And when you put the word allogene, 8 letters, into the 8 letters, you watch as the box clicks and the latch opens.
Oh wow. My god.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The
The
world's horrors come out of the box.
Yeah, you have
It
opened
is
Pandora's
just-
box of
Yep.
Genshin.
Okay. You open the box. Ba, 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 ba.
Interesting.
Okay. Riku, inside of the box, you find a couple of things. Some bonus things based on how well you guys all did, but it looks delicate. There is a felt inlay where things naturally sit, as if they were meant to sit in this box. And you look as your eyes, all 4 of you, your eyes scan over the contents of this. And some of them look a little foreign to you, but some of them you recognize. In the center of the box, Riku, in these sort of like hexagonal inlets, are 2 gray stones. And they are relatively familiar only because some of you have these stones in your inventory.
Pardon?
These
Eh?
are 2 elemental shatter shards.
Ah,
Okay.
Oh.
but they're gray.
Yep. Next to them, in a pouch, Riku, you open it up, and a strange green flower that you've never seen before. I will just say, Kodashi, you recognize it as she pulls it out immediately.
I was gonna say.
Kodashi, it is a Sumerian rose.
Beautiful.
Next to that, Riku, up to you what you wish to do with it, but there is a small sort of like leather clasp with 200 mora inside.
Bro.
I mean, she's gonna end up splitting it with everybody.
Okay. And I
Big box.
think, yeah, that's everything inside.
Okay.
Riku,
Huh.
that flower, that's a Sumeru rose. Can I see it?
Sure. I don't recognize it, and she hands it over to Kodashi
Mhm.
as she's like still staring very intently
Mhm.
inside the box.
Yeah, you guys are quite surprised
Nice.
that Riku managed to open it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kodashi was thinking about that, but then saw the rose and doesn't care anymore.
Yeah, right.
Now. So can I
How
look
did
at the
you
rose
know?
with my sight?
Yes, Kodashi, I will have you do that. Dai, you ask me a question?
How did you know how to
Mm.
open the box, Riku?
That's so fast.
It's like your fingers moved on their own.
I don't. It's just it looked and felt familiar, and there were these marks. And earlier, somebody said the word allergene, and it felt right. And so I just kind of threw it in there, and yeah, just really wanted to open it. I guess I don't know.
Okay.
Well, that was a very good girl, Riku.
Excuse.
Huh?
Kodashi says as he's examining the rose with his elemental sight,
Is that
not even
something
thinking
that,
about what he's saying.
that normal people say to their friends? I thought. Okay.
If it is, yes, a very good girl, Riku.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Your insight is
Can I
that of
Help.
mystery and story. I'm very
Pat.
impressed.
head pats?
It's really no big deal. It's fine. But it's open now, and so she like pulls out the mora and like hands like an even amount out to everybody.
That's
I
50.
might as well keep
Mora.
this.
50 each.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, 15 more.
And the only other thing in there was the shatter shards, right?
Correct.
I already have 2.
Okay. Yeah. Whoever.
I have 3.
Hana, do you have any?
I have 3.
Well, do we want to
Yeah,
divvy the
that's
shadow shards up or just wait to show them specifically to Hilda?
Right.
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
should stay
Well-
have them in the box until we know exactly
Yeah.
what we're doing with it.
So are all shatter shards gray?
Yeah, they're made. We haven't gotten
Okay.
into this. They're sort of made from different stones in different forms, but yeah, they're slate-like in appearance.
Okay. So these don't look any different than the ones we've already seen then.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I think these that you're looking at, Riku, if you're examining them, they are geometrically pristine. They are hexagons of the greatest degree. There's no imperfections in these whatsoever.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Cheating.
Can I?
Yeah,
Can I?
she's inspecting everything, like
Mhm.
staring at it.
Yeah, meticulous.
Yeah.
Can I pick up the shadow shard and like examine its composition, not like through elemental sight, but like through Dayu weird sniffer.
You can try.
He said the thing, chat.
He said the
Uh,
thing.
Yeah,
Oh, he forgot a word.
Yes.
yeah, he did not
I will
say
say, as Kodashi, as you're looking at it through elemental sight, you're looking at the rose, yeah?
Yes, the Sumeru rose. Yeah.
It is emanating a potent amount of green aura.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is this like the other Sumerian roses I've encountered on my?
Yeah.
Or is there anything that really strikes me
Um,
anomaly.
no, you can tell it's been in here a while. It's dried. It's not like it's alive. Although it is still
Right.
giving off a potent amount of dendro energy. But no, other than that, it's just a very beautiful Sumeran rose.
Okay. Clip that mochi.
Mochi.
Dayu, you wanted to examine the composition here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I know beautifully cut
Yeah.
stone when I see it.
give me a methodology
And I
check.
think I will be very investigative of that methodology.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't roll well all the time.
No, we can't.
That's a
Sure
4.
can't.
It is foreign to you.
Okay. Gotcha.
Can Riku use her elemental sight to examine the inside of the box and see if anything looks different inside of it?
Sure, absolutely. You flick your special eyes on Riku. And yeah, where the shadow shards lay is this weird prismatic color of elements. It's almost like red to yellow, green, blue. It's hard to make it out. It's like a constantly shifting color of white. And like Kodashi said as well, where the rose was sitting is full of green energy of where the dendro was. That's about it.
Okay.
While my sight is still active,
Mhm.
can I pull out an existing shadow shard that I have
Yeah.
and look at it?
Sure. Good idea, Kodashi. You pull out one of your own shatter shards, rough in its makeup, but a shatter shard nonetheless. And as you gaze upon it, it very similarly flicks between white and many colors. Although I will say it's rather dim compared to the one that Riku is holding.
Maybe, just maybe, whoever's behind this is making high quality shatter shards.
In hopes
Because if
of
you-
using them?
I don't know. I don't think they can. Well, metagame wise,
Hmm.
what they give us an elemental die, right? A
Correct.
1d4.
Mm-hmm.
But in Genshin Land, what do we know what these do?
Only
Well,
is with the
I have an assumption of what they do,
yeah. Go ahead.
which is I think they have the potential to resonate with an element and therefore become attuned with it. So like if you do something correctly, you could make one of our shatter shards into a dendro shatter shard using a dendro affiliated like material,
Mm-hmm.
or something of the sort. And it being called a shatter shard, I wonder if there are, in not D&D terms, ways to use that nefariously, like causing explosions or
Right.
Right.
infecting the land. If you bury a shatter shard with geo energy, and now the geo slimes are going to be attracted to that area, right?
My other thought process that maybe doesn't entirely add up with everything that we've seen so far, but with the password on the box being Allogene and the idea of like people looking for things that have like elemental charges to them essentially, and then these like perfectly cut shatter shards, that I'm almost wondering if they're potentially trying to, like you said, like imbue shatter shards with some sort of elemental energy, because this person does not have a vision and they desperately wish they did.
Yeah,
Like
that's
a type situation,
right.
Like, I'm sorry, you cut out.
like a delusion type situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where
Well,
they
remember
want
that
a
quest?
vision so bad,
Yes, you
and
just did it all.
they
I did.
aren't being given one. So
Yeah.
they're
I
like,
like
well,
that
what if
idea.
I can imbue these shatter
Right.
shards with elements, and then I can
Mhm.
use all of the elements, right?
Well, let's try it. I think as we're
concluding these things in character, Dayu will take out a shatter shard of her own and try to infuse it with her geo energy. Just to see if it's possible, because we don't know what they do yet. So I'm gonna try to imbue it with geo energy, and if I can, then I'll just give it to one of you, because maybe you can use it
Right.
in a
At the
geo way.
same
Mm-hmm.
could I take the rose and not one of the prismatic ones, of the pristine ones? I'm gonna take the one that I pulled out and kind of just like hold the shatter shard and the rose like together
Sure.
to see if anything happens.
Yeah, sure.
Can Nick tell us what they do? But it's fun to just figure it out.
That's
You
true.
have to figure it
Yeah.
out.
I can tell them. Dayu, a clever idea. You take your geo vision and you hold it to one of your own shatter shards. Yue Ming. As Dayu does this, Dayu, you don't really feel anything. You try to focus on the geo energy in your vision, and you hold it close to the shatter shard. Again, your concept being, can I imbue the shatter shard so they can become elemental by nature? Yue Ming, you have a very innate perception of storms. And as Dayu holds her vision close to this shatter shard, although it is unbeknownst to her, only you can feel the air pressure change around her, like there is about to be a big thunderclap where Dayu is standing.
Oh, okay. I think she would panic for a split second, knock the shadow shard out of her hand.
Okay, yeah. You
Do I
you
need to
aim-
roll for that?
No. You panic as Dayu is focused. She's focused on holding the shatter shard. And Yue Ming just slaps in a desperation panic attempt as Dayu, you obviously hold on to your vision, but your shatter shard is let loose from your hand. And no sooner than it lands on the ground, and it does what all shatter shards do. It explodes. And as it explodes, it's not particularly volatile. It's like when you had those little snap crackers as kids that you'd throw at the ground to make little fake fireworks. Yeah, there's this little kind of sound and a burst of smoke as the rock itself erupts. And technically, Riku, you had... Who had elemental sight up the longest, Kodashi or Riku?
I still have mine
Okay,
going because
I just put
I'm-
mine up.
okay.
yeah, I still, mine's have been up the longest. I feel
I'll
because
say-
I'm still examining.
Yeah,
too.
it takes an action to maintain, because it actually only lasts a minute. But you can maintain it if you want to.
I do, please.
Yeah. Both of you see, as this stone cracks at Dayu's feet, the prismatic energy turns a stark white and then a dark black. And then no sooner that it does that, you watch white elemental particles, 2 of them, shoot out from where the explosion was on the ground as they absorb into Dayu's vision.
Dayu.
Oh my god! It's energy particles.
Yeah.
Correct.
In actual
Okay.
Genshin,
Yep.
in actual Genshin play, when you hit
Right.
something, you
Right,
charge
yep.
your burst.
With those particles. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it gives you elemental energy, is what happened there.
In the form of elemental dice, because that's our form of elemental particles in this game, our elemental dice.
Right.
Right.
Oh,
But-
that
Learning
is
something
so
today.
smart.
But they didn't have a denominator, or whatever phrase, right? They didn't have a
Yeah.
specific element
No,
they belong to.
They don't.
Right. You just gain them no matter what.
Correct.
Right.
Hmm.
Amazing.
Interesting.
So
Now, I will say,
these-
Dayu, that doesn't last. It lasts approximately, I think it's 60 seconds I put, and then
yeah, no,
impact will fade.
That's fair.
but
Yeah.
That's game balancing 101.
of course.
If that's the case, I wonder if these pristine ones are meant to like empower someone beyond like normal capacity. You know,
Mhm.
like is there something like cataclysmic that can be powered up that these things can just empower?
I think Riku is also wondering if the white flash that she and Yue Ming saw that they ran towards was actually just a shatter shard exploding.
Could be.
Would you guys have seen it though? Because you don't have elemental sight up.
You don't need
Oh,
the
maybe
sight
not.
to
We
see
didn't.
the white. You need the sight to see everything
Yeah.
else.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
maybe it could have
Good to know.
been.
Could have not been an actual person, but yeah.
Yeah.
Although
Right,
something
like-
dropped
I
the
mean,
box
there would've-
there.
though.
There would have had to be a person there to
Yeah.
drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And who knows? Maybe the white you did see was them, or it could have been a shatter shard that they used to use their abilities, in which they are able to
Yeah.
move really fast and
Mm-hmm.
Or,
Yeah.
Or
Go
even just as
invisible
a
or something.
distraction, right?
Yeah.
To just like they could have thrown it and run the opposite direction,
right.
you know?
It's strange to me though that they would leave this, because this feels like a prized possession. This like intricate.
Yeah.
I mean,
box.
did they
Well,
did
maybe
they
they dropped
purposely
it.
leave this? Did they drop it
Right.
while running? Because
Right.
Nick
Yeah.
did say,
Mm.
"We'll be right back."
No worries.
I feel like this is a really interesting turn of events, learning what these
Mhm.
are and why they have such powerful ones, because
Mhm.
like even though we don't know what these ones do, we know that they're different than our own, and they're intentionally made to be different and more pristine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So maybe we should go back to we should see the alchemy cart.
Yeah, definitely go back to like the where we were.
Yeah,
investigating
because-
originally.
That's where it came from, you
Yeah.
know. So like, why did they leave in such a rush? Did they
Mhm.
hear us coming? Why did they take this thing from there? You know.
Yeah.
All good questions. Would you like to head back to the tent?
Yeah, I think Riku's gonna close up the box still with the shatter shards in it.
Okay.
And tuck it into her little side pouch next
Yep.
to her own box.
Okay.
I think I did just knock something out of your hand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Why did you do that?
I just
I'm sure your intentions are pure.
Right, yeah, thank you. You just want a few people to say that. I just it had so much, almost like heavy storm electricity almost at first, and I could have sworn there might have been like a lightning bolt that came down and it. So I was very scared that something might happen to you. So I didn't really think, but I threw it out of your hand. I'm sorry.
I appreciate your instincts in keeping me safe today.
This is what I'm here for.
Got it,
so
Kashi.
My guess is that it didn't like being near my vision of pure elemental energy, which is why it reacted that way.
maybe. Did you, Riku? Did you see anything with the when it just imploded? I didn't see too much, but
Riku's been like kind of in a daze.
Mhm.
Box days.
And yeah, box days. And she's like, yeah, when the thing exploded, there were these little things that came out of it and like floated right into Dayu's vision, which was
Oh.
like a little weird.
Can I lift my vision up off my hip and just look at it to see what it looks like?
I will say, for a moment, Dayu, it
Strange.
appears that the golden amber color of it almost shines a little brighter, but even after a few seconds, it dims to its normal glow.
Okay.
It didn't seem like anything bad happened per se, so like I wouldn't stress it, but something to keep in mind.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
feel like it hurt me in any way, so we do
Okay.
all have some of these, correct?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well, your vision's not cracked.
Yeah,
And
play with them a little later.
Yeah.
Try some things out.
Should we should probably go to the cart.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Okay.
I did discover I do like flying today, though.
I
Well,
I really, really want to try it.
I will.
oh, Riku, I can throw you. Do you want to try?
Maybe when we're not working, and maybe when
Okay.
we're more practiced.
Okay. Oh, today at
Mm.
camp. At camp.
At camp, yeah. Riku
camp.
cannot hide her disappointment in Dayu telling her no.
It's not a no. It's a later.
Riku does not appreciate being mothered. She needs it, but she does
No,
not
mother, I want to
appreciate
fly.
it.
Well, I will say, as the four of you have discovered quite a bit here, as much as I would like to continue the investigation, we should probably call it for today.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And
that's fair.
we can pick it back up next time. With you finishing experiencing the alchemy carts, anything you guys might have missed, but you did find the box removed from the alchemy carts, and with chat's help, you cracked it open. Which gave
Yes.
you more
Thank you,
insight
chat.
than maybe otherwise you would have on the current caper, as you guys now have maybe some reasoning behind why things have been happening, which is very interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, very exciting.
I will say the four of you are sort of contemplating this as you begin to walk back towards the carts. Unbeknownst to you, you may not be the only four in this plaza. And we will pick it back
Swear
up
to God, Maya.
next time.
Take that.
Um,
Take that.
in session 5 of Teyvat Travels. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and playing and enjoying a session 4. Did we have a good time?
Yes.
Ridiculously funny.
We shenanigated a lot.
There was a lot of
did.
shenanigans. Yeah,
A lot of shenanigans, a lot of gamba.
it's true. There was a lot of
Yeah,
gamba. You guys
so
got a
much
lot of
gamba.
A
stuff.
lot today.
And we saw Dayu's first
lord.
constellation as well,
Yes. That was cool.
Yeah.
which is also
I
super
cannot
cool.
wait for you guys
Agreed.
to see our other constellations that we
Yes.
have unlocked now.
It's a lot.
I'm trying to pick a good time to
Yes.
Yeah.
show them.
You've got your talents
Yeah.
and you have your cons. You got plenty of stuff that we'll be
Mhm.
showing off. Again, this is going to be a long series,
Yeah.
so stretch them out. You know, don't give everyone the sweets right up front. We got a long time to
did.
play. Yes, you did.
Well, if you want to know our talents that we picked, you know what you can do is you can go to Patreon and you can subscribe, because there we
Mhm.
recorded a super special little mini-sode of our level up adventures where Kip took each of us individually into a call
I
and
did.
said, hey, what are we doing for your talents? And we picked from lists that he gave us, and we all picked
Yeah.
something super different, and
Mhm.
it was really silly and really fun, and then we
Lots of insight
talked
on our
about it
characters.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True,
we
yeah.
learned a lot, and I think you guys would really enjoy it, so maybe you should go to Patreon and watch it. I don't know.
Thank
Some
you,
questions
Sleepy
got
Scrubs.
answered.
Yes, yeah, there was some really good back and forth there. That video is up and will always be up on Patreon. I said it last time, but always keep in mind, if you decide to sub to Patreon at any time, you get access to the whole backlog of videos. So, you know, if you're saving up, you just, you know, only want to do it for a month, that's totally fine. It supports us either way, and you get that good month where you can go back and watch everything that you might have missed, which includes the full-length videos of these episodes. Because we cut some stuff out, we cut out some chaff in the middle of the scuff, we cut out the intros and outros. If you want to see everything in all of its glory, it's always up on Patreon with some behind-the-scenes content like the level up video. But for now, that is where we're going to call it. However, don't touch that dial, because we have Grubble Shiny Bits coming up right after this.
Bits, bits.
If you don't know what that is, it is our after-stream show where we talk everything that just happened in that session. You get a little bit more insight on our characters. We learn a little bit. You guys can ask me questions. You can ask the chat, the cast questions even. And it is a time for our subs to sort of get to know us a little bit better and ask questions that they see fit. It will be in sub-only chat mode, but anyone is welcome to watch right now. If you'd like to come in and watch, that's totally fine. But if you can't chat, that's why. So don't touch that dial. We will be right back. It does mean I have to end the stream, so keep that in mind. I'm going to end the stream. We're going to come back for a little intro in 5 minutes, and then we'll do Grubble Shiny Bits for a little bit as well. We're just going to go make sure we all have food for this, and we are rested. Anything else from my lovely cast before we tip off for a bit?
No.
Watch those VODs.
All right.
Watch those VODs. Get those clues.
Yeah, now you know that there's clues hidden everywhere, which is very
We
interesting.
just got a letter. We just got a letter.
Oh my gosh.
Wonder who
Chat,
it's from.
it's Maya. We will be back in 5 minutes, chats. We will see you soon. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye. Have a good night.
Bye.